Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic stream. Thank you guys so much for joining us here for this Monday Night Football matchup. We've got the Giants. We've got the Buccaneers here. The Giants enter at 3-6. They're 1-3 on the road as well. And then you've got Tampa Bay. They're 6-3. But it's been about 3-4 weeks since they've tasted a victory. So you know he's definitely hungry for that. They are 4-0 right now at home this season. So they're going to look to continue that tonight against the Giants. And we'll see how both teams do here. Tampa Bay starting off with the football here first. And, hey, let's see how things are going to play out. So here you go. Brady up under center. Tight end goes in motion, going to fake it to the back. Brady's looking off a play fake. He throws it, and it is caught. That is going to be a first down there for the Patriots there. That's O.J. Howard with the reception there for Tampa Bay. Picked up 10 yards on that one, then a first down before being shoved out of bounds. Now we've got 1st and 10 here at the 37-yard line. Again, Rob Gronkowski coming back from his injury, returning to the lineup here for Tampa Bay. Let's see how this is going to play out for him. All right, so now they've got 2 receivers, couple tight ends, one back in the backfield. Throws a quick pass to Chris Godwin, and Godwin picks up 8 yards on the completion there. So now we're looking at 2nd and 2 from Tampa Bay's 45-yard line. '80s is joining the stream. What's going on with you? How's it going? And you say TB and JB. There you go. There you go. Absolutely. And so Michael says, hey, everyone, how's it going, Michael? Hoping that you're having a great day so far and that everything's been going fantastic. Here we go, 2nd and 2. Godwin goes in motion. They're going to hand it to Godwin, and Godwin gets the first down and then some. So back-to-back plays for Godwin. This time he gets a carry for 7 yards off the right end of the offensive line. So 1st and 10 for Tampa at the Giants' 48-yard line. But yeah, guys, let me know your score projections for this one right here. Who you got winning and what's the final score going to be in this one? All right, so here we go. Brady takes the fake. Oh, nice fake there. It really tricked the lineman there. He could have made a big play. And that is Mike Evans right there for the 10 yards and the first down for Tampa. Now they're at the Giants' 38-yard line. Let's see. 80 says, JB said Tampa 35, New York 12. You know what, 80s? I actually like that score. I actually like that score right there. I'm good with it. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 out of the shotgun. Leonard Fournette's the back next to Brady. 3 receivers on the play. Takes the snap. Brady's looking. Brady throws it, and it's crossed the middle to his tight end there. This time it's Brate who gets the reception there for 15 yards at the Giants' 23-yard line so far. So far in this drive, you know, Tampa, everything they're calling is working. They're getting 7. They're getting 12. They're getting 15 yards consecutively. In the shotgun again, 1 tight end, 3 wide receivers, 1 running back. Brady's making adjustments. All right, so he's going to be up under center now. He's going to hand it to Leonard Fournette. And Leonard Fournette, he's got some room there. And he's going to pick up about a good 7 yards on the carry there. So 2nd and 3 coming up at the Giants' 16-yard line. This feels like the type of drive that Tampa's going to be able to continue to drive it all the way to the end zone here. It's just a matter of who's going to score. That's really the question. But 80's says, I've got 35-12 there. Meanwhile, Brady takes a snap, throws to Leonard Fournette. All right, so that's going to be a first down. Picks up 3 yards on the reception before being shoved out of bounds at the Giants' 13-yard line. So far in this drive, 7 plays, 60 yards, 3 minutes and 19 seconds off the clock here in the first quarter. And so let's see. Michael says, hopefully not blowout game, Tampa. And so we're hoping that's going to be the case here. That's what we're hoping. But meanwhile, Brady up under center. Godwin goes in motion. 1 back in the backfield. Going to take the snap. Play fake. He throws it quickly. That's Godwin. Godwin's looking. Defenders are falling on their faces, and that's going to be a touchdown. Chris Godwin and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 13-yard touchdown reception for Chris Godwin. So he's already in the end zone. So if he's on your fantasy football team, you're more than happy with the first drive. So far in this drive, you have TB 12, 5 of 5, 49 yards through the air, and he finished with the touchdown there to Chris Godwin. And so just like that, first drive, Tampa Bay comes out, no issues against the Giants. If you're the Giants, you're going to want to respond quickly and try to get a score of your own, because when Tampa comes out looking like this, good luck trying to stop them. And now we're waiting the extra point attempt. Meanwhile, 8 plays, 73 yards, about 3 minutes and 57 seconds off the clock. Extra point attempt is up, and it's good. It is good. So Tampa Bay came out storming, passing the ball. I think they only ran the ball maybe 3 times actually, but Leonard Fournette ran it once. Mike Evans, he had a 10-yard carry. Chris Godwin, he had a 7-yard carry as well. And of course, Chris Godwin, he also had 2 receptions, one in which was also the 13-yard touchdown pass, of course. 80 says JB called it a TD. And so, hey, I said it was going to happen. I said just a matter of which guy's going to get that touchdown. So I'm rooting for Mike Evans to have a good game here. I just got a friendly competition with this one guy who's very close inside of my fantasy football league. And so I need Mike Evans to at least get a touchdown, maybe about 5 receptions. Don't need a huge game, but just a good game for Mike Evans there to ensure that he loses. Let's see. 80 says that he likes Michael's score. Hey, Michael's been on it, 80s. He has been on it when it comes to these projections, especially these primetime matchups. And specifically, he's killing it with the Thursday night football games as well. He has been spot on when it comes to these games. So I don't know. It's maybe he's got a crystal ball and he knows what's happening. Maybe. But again, right now we are at commercial. Tampa Bay had their first drive of the game, and it resulted in a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin for 13 yards into the end zone there. And the Buccaneers lead this one 7-0. But the Giants will get their first possession when we come back from the commercial here. And it's already the first quarter with 11 minutes and 3 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And so, but yeah, guys, the next time we have the stream, guys, it's going to be Turkey Day, guys. It is going to be Thanksgiving. And so I know 80s has some special recipe that he refuses to share with us about some amazing pie. Guarantee you that. Guarantee you that. All right, so we're going to get ready for kickoff to happen here shortly. All right, here we go. All right, so Michael says pecan pie. I should ask, what's the best pie out there? Give me your top 3 favorite pies. I want to hear it here because we're getting that much closer to Thanksgiving. So, yeah, I've got food on the brain here. Let me know your top 3 favorite pies if you got 3. If it's just 2, let me know 2 as well. 1 that works as well. And in order as well. First favorite, second favorite, third favorite. All right, but here we go. So thanks to the kickoff there and no return, we're going to have a 1st and 10 here at the Giants' 25-yard line. So when you're looking at the Giants here, the big news is the return of Saquon Barkley out there. Now, he's been hurt a lot lately, so it's going to be interesting to see what he's going to look like here for the Giants and how he's going to be able to contribute tonight. Receiver goes in motion. They're going to hand it to him out the shotgun, and he gets 2 yards on the carry there. That's Barkley gets 2 yards on the carry, takes it all the way to the 27-yard line of the Giants. 2nd and 8 coming up here for the Giants in their first drive of the game. This game, in my opinion, is going to come down to the impact of Daniel Jones out there. Daniel Jones is going to have a great game if the Giants are going to make this competitive. But here we go, 2nd and 8 out of the shotgun. We've got 5 receivers here, no backs next to protect him. Tampa Bay sends 4. Jones throws it. It's completed. That's going to be Darius Slayton. He picks up 9 yards. They needed 8, so that's going to be a first down there for the Giants, 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. But Michael says pecan pie. There you go. And so Michael says 41 thumbs up. Yeah, let's keep those thumbs up going for sure. Let's keep the thumbs up going for sure. All right, we've got one back in the backfield here. Let's see, about 3 receivers here. 1 tight end. Tooney goes in motion. Again, Barkley's the back in the backfield. Jones up under center, takes a snap. He's going to fake it. He throws it off the play fake, and it is caught. Picked up by, Kenny Golladay with the reception of 12 yards, taking it all the way to the Giants' 48-yard line. So first down for the Giants. Again, Tampa Bay leads this one 7-0 in this one, but the Giants are moving the ball here with their first possession of the game. So here we go, 1st and 10. Giants at their own 48-yard line. Let's see, you've got Barkley in the backfield, got a couple fullbacks here, 1 receiver, a tight end. Jones takes a snap. He's going to hand it to the back, and look at Barkley go. He picks up 8 yards up the middle, takes it all the way to Tampa Bay territory now at the 44-yard line. On that play, there was excellent run blocking. There was a hole there, and great job by Barkley just to be able to get through the hole. Now they've got 1 running back, 3 tight ends, and 1 receiver on the play. Daniel Jones, he's going to line up under center here. Tight end goes in motion. Got 1 receiver towards the bottom of the screen here. Takes a snap, going to play fake, and he throws it. Oh, the ball is tipped, but still caught by the tight end, and he's going to lose about a yard, but there is a flag out there. There is a flag. That was Kyle Rudolph with the reception. He lost a yard on that one. The ball was tipped in on the play, but they're going to call a penalty. Let's see what it is. All right, so offsides, that's going to be Jason Pierre-Paul called for the offsides. And so Michael says, all right, so for Michael, it's sweet potato pie first. I love that one. Pumpkin second, okay. And then pecan third. Okay, bet. You know what? I cannot argue with that at all. Can't argue with that at all. I like the top 3. I got to put it up there, Michael. That's a great pick. Great pick. But here we go. Jones up under center. It's going to fake it again. That time it was to Booker, and he's looking. Defender on his trail, he just throws it out of bounds. Great job by Daniel Jones. There was nothing there on the play. Just throw it out of bounds there. 2nd and 10 coming up here at the Tampa Bay 39-yard line. That pressure was on him. He was bootlegging, but the pressure is right on his heel. So here we go, 2nd and 10. Again, we're here in the first quarter, 8 minutes and 18 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Tampa Bay up 7-0. 80 says that he loves pie. You cannot go wrong with some good pie. Daniel Jones on the keeper there. He picks up about 6 yards on the play. He had the option to hand it to the back or to keep it himself. He opted to keep it. Good decision there. And now they've got 3rd and 4 coming up at the Tampa Bay 33-yard line. Again on this drive, 6 plays, 42 yards, about 2 minutes and 50 seconds off the clock so far in this one. And so 420 is joining the stream. Thank you so much for coming through, man. Glad to have you here again. Hope that your week is off to a great start, man. How's it going, man? Let me know how you're doing and who you're rooting for in this one. I imagine probably rooting for Tampa. But here we go, 3rd and 4. Daniel Jones, no backs in the backfield. He's got 5 wide on the play. Tampa Bay showing pressure up the middle. Let's see if they do send it. And Tampa sends 5. And it's caught by the tight end there. So great job by Ingram picking up 9 yards and the first down for the Giants. And now they're at Tampa Bay's 24-yard line. Again, Tampa Bay leads this one 7-0, but this is the Giants' first drive of the game here in the first quarter with about 7 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here in the first. All right, here we go, 1st and 10. Tampa Bay making substitutions on defense here. All right, Jones going to line up under center. Got 1 back in the backfield, 1 receiver towards the bottom of the screen, multiple tight ends here. Jones making adjustments. Again, Barkley's the back in the backfield. They hand it to him. He's looking. He's met by a defender there, and he may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage at best on the carry. 2nd and 10 coming up here from the Tampa Bay 24-yard line. Michael says the game last night was off the chart. It came down to the wire. It was insane, Michael. Like the way that fourth quarter just unfolded. Like we've seen a lot of crazy fourth quarters happen this season, but that one right there had to be definitely up there in terms of top 2 craziest endings in the fourth quarter this year that we've streamed here. But here we go. Daniel Jones takes a snap. He's going to bootleg. He's looking. He throws it, and it is caught. That's going to be Kadarius Toney with the reception for 4 yards. Takes it all the way to the 20-yard line of Tampa Bay. Kadarius Toney, he's had his ups. He's had his downs this rookie year. But when you really get him involved into the offense, it really can pay off. All right, but here we go. 3rd and 6 at the Tampa Bay 20. First quarter, 5 minutes and 43 seconds left to go here in the first. Tampa Bay up 7-0, and the Giants on their first drive of the game. They moved the ball 9 plays, 55 yards, almost 5 minutes off the clock in terms of time of possession. Line up in the shotgun here. 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Jones took the snap there. He throws it. Incomplete. There's got to be a flag on the play. Absolutely. That is a flag on the play every time. So that's going to be a penalty against the defensive back there. Oh, yeah, he was draped all over him on that play. Yeah, that's going to be a flag on him. 5 yards there, automatic first down. We're going to have 1st and 10 to work with from Tampa Bay 15-yard line. So how about this, guys? I mean, Tampa Bay, they went down there, made it look easy, but the Giants, they're moving the football as well here. Can this turn into a high-scoring game? Who knows? When it comes to the Giants this year, they have been unpredictable. You don't know which team's going to show up. 1 second, they don't look so great. Then the next week, they come out and they upset a team. They have upset some pretty good teams this year. And here goes Jones in the shotgun. You've got 3 receivers towards the top of the screen. Take the snap. He's looking. He throws it up there. A little too high for the receiver there. Incomplete. He wanted to make sure nobody had a chance of picking that one off. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up here at Tampa Bay's 15-yard line. Again, Buccaneers lead this one 7-0 here in the first quarter. 5 minutes and 23 seconds to go in the first. Oh, come on, Daniel Jones. You got to hit that one, man. There was a guy that was open. That's open by NFL standards. Heck, that's open by college standards, buddy. You got to be able to see that one. But here you go. 2nd and 10 out of the shotgun. 1 tight end, 3 wide receivers on the play. 1 running back. Tampa Bay showing pressure, and Jones is going to keep it. Bad decision there. He only picked up maybe a yard on the carry. So now we're looking at 3rd down coming up here after the 1-yard carry. 3rd and 9. Again, 5 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. So far on this drive, 11 plays, 61 yards, 6 minutes and 12 seconds in terms of time of possession. All right, but here we go. Important 3rd down, 3rd and 9. Can they convert this first down, or will they be denied? 1 running back, 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers. Jones in the shotgun. There's a penalty. There is a penalty. They're going to move the offensive line back. That's a false start. They're going to move the offense back 5 yards. Now we're going to be looking at 3rd and 14 from Tampa Bay's 19-yard line. 80 says, yes, Michael, that game last night was amazing. It really was. It really was. All right, so after the penalty, facing 3rd and 14, let's see if Daniel Jones has what it takes to pick up this first down or maybe even a touchdown on this play right here. But they need 14 yards. It's not going to be easy, but let's see if he can convert. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, 1 running back. Tight end goes in motion out of the shotgun. Jones takes a snap, fakes it to the back. He's bootlegging. He's looking. He's going to throw it. It's incomplete. Threw it out of bounds. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. Giants will have to settle for a field goal attempt on this one. So great stop there by the Buccaneers. Bend but don't break defense on that drive right there. Giants were able to move the football there, but when they needed it the most, was unable to convert on 3rd down. Let's see, 420 says Daniel Jones is not even good enough to be called trash. So there you go, 420 keeping it real out there. Meanwhile, the kick is up, And it's good. So the Giants connect on the 37-yard field goal attempt, and now they trailed 7-3 in this one in Tampa Bay. It's going to get the football for the second time for them in this game here with 4 minutes and 4 seconds left to go in the first. Again, the Buccaneers lead this one 7-3. So let's see how both of these teams are doing so far now that they both have had the football one time apiece. We'll start with the Giants. Daniel Jones, he is 4 of 7, 34 yards through the air. He's averaging a little under 5 yards of completion. Again, no touchdowns, no interceptions, hasn't been sacked so far in this one. Rushing the football, Saquon Barkley returning to the lineup. He's got 3 carries for 10 yards in this one, so averaging about 3.3 yards a carry. You got Daniel Jones. He's ran it twice as well. He's got 7 yards in this one. As for the Buccaneers, Tom Brady, TB12. 5 of 5, 49 yards through the air, averaged 9.8 yards of completion and 1 touchdown on that first drive. Wasn't sacked at all. And he connected with Chris Godwin in the end zone for that touchdown. Now, Chris Godwin, he had 2 receptions, 21 yards, and a touchdown. He also ran the ball 1 time for 7 yards. Leonard Fournette ran the ball 1 time for 7 yards as well. And Mike Evans, he carried the ball as well, 1 time for 10 yards as well. So a lot of different guys getting involved. You've got 2 tight ends that are not named Rob Gronkowski. They also got receptions as well in this one apiece. Cameron Brate, he's got a 15-yard reception. O.J. Howard has a 10-yard reception. Again, Rob Gronkowski came back for the Buccaneers in this game. And he says, no first down. Sorry, JB. And so, hey, you don't have to apologize for that one when it comes to the Giants. 420 says, how many passing touchdowns does Daniel Jones have this season? That is one heck of a question. I do want to know that as well. How has Daniel Jones' season been going so far in this one? Because I feel like they show up when you least expect them to. And then when you start having expectations for them, they get injured, they're out. There's a lot going on. And so there he goes. The man himself, the legend, Old Man Mob has joined the stream. We were looking for you yesterday. And so, yeah, what is going on with you? I hope you're having a great day. And I know we're still in celebration mode. But, yes, that's right. The 6-time champs, the New England Patriots, are the number 1 seed in the AFC East going against the number 1 seed of the Titans on Sunday. And, hey, we beat them, knocked them down, take it 1 game at a time. Definitely excited about that. Happy where we are, but I know we've got a long way to go. As Bill Belichick would say, we're on to Tennessee right now. But, hey, it feels good to be right back at the top right now. It does feel good. Let's see, 420 says LOL 8. And so, oh, man, is that it? Is that really it for Daniel Jones? Yeah, 8 touchdowns to 5 interceptions. Meanwhile, after the kickoff, there will be a return there. And, oh, man, he takes it all the way to the 14-yard line for Tampa. So Tampa's going to start over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. 4 minutes to go here in the first. Tampa leads this one 7-3, and this will be Tampa Bay's second possession of the game. Now, what we saw yesterday with the Chargers was crazy in the first half. Every time they had a football, they basically drove it down there and scored. Let's see if Tampa Bay is going to do something similar in this one. All right, here we go, 1st and 10. Leonard Fournette the back in the backfield, 2 receivers towards the top of the screen. Rob Gronkowski goes in motion, takes a snap, going to hand to Leonard Fournette. And Leonard Fournette, playoff Lenny, what they call him. He picked up 6 yards on the carry. And let's see, 420 says, wait, I don't know if 5 or 8. And so now it's 8 passing touchdowns, 5 interceptions is what Daniel Jones has so far this season. But definitely not that great. But here we go, 2nd and 4 out of the shotgun, 3 receivers. Brady's looking. Brady, he throws it, and it is caught by the wide receiver there, Chris Godwin. So Chris Godwin, a heavy point of the game so far in this one. So here we go, 1st and 10. All right, here we go, 1st and 10 again. Tom Brady so far, 6 of 6, 56 yards and a touchdown. Takes the snap out the shotgun, throws it. Leonard Fournette. And Leonard Fournette lowers them shoulders and picks up the first down there. Picks up about 11 yards on the reception there. That's going to be 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line here for Tampa Bay. So here you look in the Giants. They end up sending 5 guys to try to generate some pressure. Tom Brady just throws the ball quickly to the back, and the back does the rest. But here he goes again in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers and a tight end. He's going to take the snap. Brady's looking. He throws it again, Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette, this time he's going to pick up about a good 8-9 yards on the reception. And Brady making it look easy right now so far in this one. Again, Buccaneers lead this one 7-3 here in the first quarter with 2 minutes and 22 seconds to go in the first. All right, so now Brady's going to line up under center this time. One back in the backfield, takes it, hands to the back. Leonard Fournette, and look at that. Leonard Fournette, he's so big and strong, picks up 3 yards on the carry, gives them the first down. They needed 2, he gave them 3. 1st and 10 from the, from their own 48-yard line. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. This time, Brady's in the shotgun. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Takes the snap. He throws it across the middle. That has been his hot spot. This Rob Gronkowski with the reception. He picks up 6 yards on the catch. 2nd and 4 at the Giants' 46. Again, this is the first time that Rob Gronkowski has suited up for them in quite some time there. So it's good to see him back out there for the Buccaneers. All right, here we go. Again, Tom Brady still perfect in this game so far. 9 of 9, 80 yards through the air, 1 touchdown. He's got 1 back in the backfield. This time it's Ronald Jones in the backfield. 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Brady takes the snaps, going to hand it to him. And look at Rojo trying to show some burst there. He picks up a good 2 yards on the carry. 3rd down coming up, 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 at the Giants' 44-yard line. Yes, the old man says that Brady hasn't been looking like the GOAT. I just need him to win against Buffalo. And so there you go. There you go. Yeah, I mean, hey, lately the last couple of games has not been Brady-like. But if there's one thing you know he's out there not happy about it, trying to change things. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Brady up under center, takes a snap. Going to hand it to the back again. This time it's a 1st down carry there. Ronald Jones picks up 5 yards on the carry. 20 seconds left to go, and let's see if this is going to carry us to the end of the first quarter. Again, Tampa Bay with their 2nd drive of the game currently. Moving, just picked up the 1st down in Giants territory here at the Giants 39-yard line, 1st and 10. And we've got 5 seconds left to go here in the first. They're going to run out the first quarter here and start the second. All right, so there you go, guys. The end of the first quarter. Again, Buccaneers lead this one 7-3 over the Giants here, and this is only their 2nd drive of the game. So, yeah, both teams moving the ball, taking a lot of time off the clock as they move the ball. Yes, see, 420 says the Bills have lost, and every week the Cowboys have lost. That is an interesting observation, 420. I did not even think about that. Wow, that is crazy. That is crazy. 420 says our O-line is trying to get Dak killed. And so I have noticed that. 420 says we have 2 of the best receivers missing. That is true. And so 80 says that JB loves Gronk. And so, hey, past tense, man. I mean, maybe back in the day for sure. 420 says that Tyron Smith is always hurt. That always seems to be the case, 420. It really does. And let's see, 420 says that Mike McCarthy is the worst coach in the NFL. The Chiefs' loss was kind of a fluke. We had so many injuries. And so I wouldn't say the worst coach in the NFL. I give that honor to the Chicago Bears head coach right now. I would give him that honor. But outside of that, I mean, he's definitely towards the bottom of the list in my book. Let's see. Old man says, I'm thinking this will be Gronk's last year, or he will take a year off again because he's starting to look like he did last year for us. His body can't take the punishment. It really can't. Now, luckily for him over there, they've got multiple tight ends that they can use. So if he needs to miss games and stuff, he can totally do that because they've got 2 other tight ends that can really go in there, and they can just use them as tight end 1 if they really wanted to. .420 says that Mike McCarthy does nothing but spam screens. And so, hey, I'm right there in agreement with you. Bears coach just does absolutely nothing, though. Just nothing. No adjustments, nothing. Just let your rookie quarterback go out there and take his hits. That's all he's doing. All right, so we're getting ready to come back from the commercial here and get the second quarter started in this one. Again, at the end of the first quarter, Tampa Bay leads this one 7-3 over the Giants, and this is only Tampa Bay's second possession of the game. All right, so here we go to start the second quarter here. Let's see if TB12 can keep things going. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Rob goes in motion here. They're going to fake it to the back. Brady's looking, steps up, throws it to the back here. Leonard Fournette catches it, falls to the ground, gets back up, picks up a good 6 yards on the completion. Second out coming up, 2nd and 4 at the Giants' 33-yard line. Let's see, Mike. Let's see. 420 says, fire Mike McCarthy. We should have listened to the Packers. Meanwhile, Brady's going deep. Terrible pass. Yeah, terrible pass. Just not on the same page, I guess, on that one. Just throws it out of bounds. So 3rd and 4 coming up here for the Buccaneers. Can the Giants get a stop here and hold them to a field goal attempt? Or will Tampa Bay find some way to get a first down here on 3rd and 4? So far on this drive, 10 plays, 53 yards, 4 minutes and 33 seconds to turn time possession off the clock. All right, here we go, 3rd and 4. Brady out of the shotgun. There's no backs in the backfield with him, so he's going to go 5 wide. Gronkowski goes in motion. Brady takes the snap. He's looking, feels the pressure. Brady's moving. Brady's going to scramble. Look at that. And Brady slides. Wow, look at that. Brady scrambled up the middle for 10 yards there at the Giants' 23-yard line. That's how you know that Tom Brady's tired of losing right now. He went in there, no hesitation. I guess he was watching last night's stream and he saw what Justin Herbert was doing. He's like, look, I can do it too. So Tom Brady took it off and ran there. Who says a 44-year-old can't go out there and scramble? All right, here they go. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun formation here. All right, let's see. We've got 3 receivers on the play. Got a tight end, going to fake it to the back. Those are quick. That's Chris Godwin there. Chris Godwin picks up about a good 6 yards there. Takes it all the way to the Giants' 17-yard line. I'm sorry. I think I skipped what you said there. 420, not sure if I said that. What you said, fire Mike McCarthy. We should listen to the Packers fans. Hey, let this season continue the way that it's going, and I think that's definitely the route they will take. But here we go, 2nd and 4 here for the Buccaneers. Brady in the shotgun again. No backs in the backfield again. He takes a snap. Giants send 3, and it's deflected out the line of scrimmage there, incomplete. So 3rd and 4 once again coming up here for the Buccaneers at the Giants' 17-yard line. Let's see. Old man says, well, Bucks have a couple big decisions coming up. They have to pay Godwin, Gronk, and OJ needs contracts too. Hey, you're right about that. You're right about that. You are right about that. I see that we're currently at 44 thumbs up. Make sure you guys continue to press the thumbs up there as well. And if you're somebody that's new that's watching, do make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Meanwhile, Brady throws it. And that's Mike Evans that time with the reception. Okay, Mike Evans picks up 7 yards on the catch. And so Mike Evans, if you play this man in fantasy football, you tend to realize Mike Evans doesn't get the targets he probably got back when famous Jameis was there. There's a lot of guys to feed. But when you get close to the goal line, that's when Mike Evans becomes an even bigger factor because he can go up there and get those jump balls for you and win those 50-50 passes. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 at the goal. Takes 10 yards to get to the end zone. Tight end goes in motion. Going to fake it to the back. He's looking. He just throws it to the turf there. Pressure got there, so Brady just went ahead and threw it to the turf. Yes, Eddie says Brady can run. Hey, I had noticed that for years on Madden, though. Like on Madden, I had noticed that for years. If I just ran with him, he'll make it do what it do. All right, but here you go, 2nd and goal. Brady up under center, one back in the backfield, 3 wide receivers on the play, 1 tight end, and they're going to hand to Leonard Fournette this time. And Fournette up the middle, picks up 3 yards, takes it all the way to the Giants' 7-yard line. So 7 yards separates the Buccaneers from the end zone here, and it's going to be 3rd down coming up here, 3rd and 7. Can they capitalize in the end zone? Or will they have to settle for a field goal? So far on this drive, you've got 16 plays, 79 yards, 7 minutes and 23 seconds in terms of time of possession off the clock. Again, the Buccaneers lead this one 7-3, and they're knocking on the door once again. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Brady in the shotgun. They've got Giovanni Bernard next to him. Take the snap. Brady's looking still in the pocket, standing clean in the pocket. He throws it, just throws it away. Just throws it away. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. So we're going to have a field goal attempt here by the Buccaneers. All right, here we go. 4th and goal here. Field goal attempt at 25 yards. Let's see if he'll connect. Kick is up. And it's good. Ryan Suckup connects there for the 25-yard field goal attempt. So Tampa Bay extends the lead 10-3 here. Great job by the Giants defense. You bend, but you did not break on that one. Held them to 3 points here. And so now the Giants will get their chance with their 2nd drive of the game and an opportunity to go out there and try to tie things up here in the 2nd quarter with 11 minutes and 16 seconds left to go. Let's see. 420 says, I hope we get the honors to beat the Packers in their annual NFC Championship loss and win the Super Bowl that fired Mike McCarthy during the trophy presentation. Oh, man, 420. That is cold, man. That is cold. That is cold. Extremely cold on that one. Let's see. 420 says Lamar Brady. And so there you go. Let's see. Old man says the Cowboys' problems is Jones. He wants a yes man as head coach because Jones needs as much attention as he can get. It's all about Jones. And so, you know what, old man, you're right about that. You're right about that. But unfortunately, that's not an easy problem to fix. 420 says, I think Evans is mostly used in the end zone. That's the only value that he has in fantasy football. And even then, right now, he's probably just getting 1 touchdown. And Brady's like, look, you're going to get about 4 or 5 targets in the game. It is what it is at this point. I got to feed everybody else. 420 says red zone. There you go. 80 says JB taught TB how to run. You're right about that. Hey, you're right about that. Let's see. 420 says, will Tom Brady end his career with the Bucs? Absolutely believe that. Absolutely believe that. I do believe that. Although who knows when he's going to end his career? That's the hard part. But I do believe he will stay with the Buccaneers throughout the rest of it. Honestly. Brady's doesn't strike me as someone who's going to want to go to a 3rd team, do this all over again. He's going to remain with Tampa Bay as long as he feels he has a chance to win a Super Bowl. And when he feels that window is closing, then maybe then he'll call it a career. But just to recap how our quarterbacks are doing so far, we'll start with Tom Brady this time. TB 12 of 16, 99 yards through the air, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Has not been sacked here. Daniel Jones, he's 4 of 7, 34 yards in this one, and we'll see what they're going to do here on their 2nd drive. Let's see, 420 says 2049 is when Tom retires. And so, yeah, I'm sure Tom would like to exceed that. I'm sure he would. This man's never going to retire, ever. All right, so here we go. Buccaneers about to kick things off. Kickoff on the way. All right, so there's going to be no return on that one. So the Giants will take over 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Let's see. Old man says, I think he will sign a one-day contract with New England and retire. Ooh, that would be, yeah. I mean, that would definitely be the ideal scenario right there, to sign that one-day contract with the Patriots and retire a Patriot. That would be nice. Let's see. Michael says that Brady will be 100 years old before he retires. All right, here we go. Let's see. Daniel Jones in the shotgun. 3 receivers towards the bottom of the screen. Got 1 tight end towards the top, 1 running back. 5 seconds on the play clock here. Tight end goes in motion. Takes the snap. Tampa sends pressure. He throws to the tight end there. And, yeah, it's going to be a pickup of about a good 3 yards on the reception. Again, we're here in the second quarter. Tampa Bay leads this one 10-3 with 11 minutes and 2 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. All right, here we go. 2nd and 7. 1 back in the backfield. Tooney goes in motion. Going to fake it to the back. Jones is looking. He's going to throw it to the back now. Barkley's looking. And he's going to pick up about a good 5 yards on the reception. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and 2. Let's see. 420 says, my bad, I meant 30-49. So it's like 30-49 is when this man will retire. So basically, this man's never going to retire. All right, here we go. 3rd and 2 here out of the shotgun. Important for the Giants to try to convert this. Tampa showing pressure. Will they get there? Jones takes a snap. Tampa Bay only sends 3, but it's enough. It's more than enough to generate pressure against Daniel Jones. Incomplete there. And Dominican Suh was all up in his face, forced the incompletion there. And so now the Giants will punt the ball to the Buccaneers. Let's see. Old man says, or he will retire when his son gets drafted by Bucs and will become the quarterback coach. Ooh, would that not be interesting? All right, so here we go. Clean snap, punts on the way. Let's see if we're going to return here by the Buccaneers. All right, so they chose to let it bounce there. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers at their own 15-yard line here in the second quarter with 10 minutes remaining to go in the second. Tampa Bay leads this one 10-3, and Tampa Bay gets the football. 420 says, LOL, Danny dimes. And so, yeah, Danny can't throw dimes out there. I mean, wow. But we're going to see what the Buccaneers can do when we get back here from the commercial. Yep, so both drives, I mean, Tampa Bay scored a touchdown on the first drive. They got a field goal this past drive. Can they get on the scoreboard again and score again and make this a 2-possession game once more? .420 says that Amari will be out for the Raiders game. And you say, oh, my God, we're going to lose. And so, hey, the Cowboys don't want to become that next team right now that started off hot. Things were going great, but then start dropping a whole bunch of games and stuff. I mean, we saw with Tennessee. I mean, obviously Tennessee just lost to Houston, so it's probably not the best example. When they played the Rams, though, obviously no Julio, no Derrick Henry, but they were able to go out there and still compete. It's all about being able to still compete, especially when you end up losing key pieces to the puzzle. Let's see. He says that Tom Brady is pissed about that field goal. Oh, he's not happy about that. The way they've been losing lately, he wants to score a touchdown on every single drive. And so let's see if 420 says true. Let's see if 420 says that Micah Parsons is the defensive rookie of the year. And so there you go. I mean, he's got my vote. He's got my vote. This the old man says, I feel bad for Saquon Barkley. They still haven't got him a good old line. It's time to free Saquon Barkley, come to New England. If he comes, tell him to take a pay cut, be willing to take a pay cut drastically because we need that money elsewhere. Tight end goes in motion. They're going to throw a quick pass here. Oh, my goodness, it's picked off. No, he threw it to Mike Evans, and it was picked off. Wow, how about that? This is not the first time we've seen that from a Tom Brady pass to bounce off of the receiver into the hands of the defensive back. I guess that's why they don't throw it to Mike every play, because Mike goes out there and does stuff like that. But no, the ball, that's one that should have been caught. He was thinking about it too much. Ball bounced off of him, picked off. You hate to see it count as an interception if you're Tom Brady, but that's exactly what it's going to count like. Let's see, 420 says, man, it's 8 sacks and can play as an inside linebacker. He's got it all. He's got all the tools you look for as a defensive player. He really does. Let's see, 420 says, good tackle. All right, but here we go. First and goal here for Daniel Jones. 3 receivers towards the bottom of the screen here. 1 running back. Got a tight end as well. Let's see what they're going to do. Jones is making adjustments here at the line. 6 seconds on the play clock. Jones takes it. He's going to keep it. Ends up picking up a good 3 yards on the carry there. So now they got second and goal at the 2-yard line. So 2 yards away from the end zone and possibly tying this up for the Giants. Let's see. 80 says, hi, poor Tom pick. And so, yeah, I mean, that was on Mike Evans, though. That was on Mike. Let's see. Old man says, that's on Mike. Yeah, that's all Mike 100%. Jones up under center, though. Takes a snap, fakes to the back. Jones is looking, feels the pressure. Jones throws it up there, and it's caught. It is caught by a lineman on the play that was eligible as a tight end there, and that is Thomas. So, wow. How about that for the Giants in their response? Andrew Thomas with the 2-yard touchdown reception. Guarantee nobody started this man in fantasy football. All right, so let's see. 80 says, tackle TD. There you go. Yeah, Brady had to throw that one up there high because he was getting pressure. All right, so looking to tie things up with the extra point attempt. Extra point is up, and it's good. All right, so we're all tied at 10 apiece. So we're all tied up here in the second quarter with 9 minutes and 14 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Giants have 10. Buccaneers have 10. So we're all tied up. Again, if the Giants scored off of the mistake of Mike Evans in which the ball bounced off of him into the defensive backhand. You hate to see that if you're a Buccaneers, but, man, that's tough right there for Mike. All right, so now just to recap where we are statistically speaking, since we're all tied up 10-10 right now between the Buccaneers and the Giants in the second quarter with 9 minutes and 14 seconds to go. Daniel Jones, 7 of 11, 44 yards through the air, 1 passing touchdown, no interceptions, has not been sacked. Let's see, TB12. He's 12 of 17, 99 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception in this one. Has not been sacked either in this game, but he's been feeling some of the pressure. Let's see, 420 says that he forgot that Michael Thomas existed. You know, I thought about Michael Thomas the other day. You know, I was like, man, this man used to be a beast in fantasy football. And now you're looking, he's just, you know, collecting dust, trying to recover and get back out there. So, again, the Giants were able to capitalize with that touchdown off the Buccaneers turnover. Let's see. Eddie says that he hopes to God that JB has that tackle on his fantasy football team. Hey, 80s, two of my three teams in fantasy football are winning this week. Like, we've already won and all like that. And so one of my teams, though, didn't have a chance. The other guy scored like 220 points on me. I don't know how that's possible, but somehow he had the perfect lineup. Didn't help that the Patriots defense gave him all that points, but you know what? I'll take it for my team. I'll take that loss for my fantasy football team to help my real life team in that one. But outside of that, the other two leagues, though, we put in work this week. Kickoff is on the way. All right, we're going to have a return here by the Buccaneers. Let's see, he's at the 25, all the way to about the 29-yard line. The Buccaneers here. So, all right, second quarter, 9 minutes and 8 seconds to go. We're all tied up 10 apiece. All right, so here we go. First and 10. Let's see, Tom Brady in the shotgun. Chris Godwin's going in motion here. Brady hands it to the back, up the middle. And that's going to be a pickup of 3 yards there by Ronald Jones. So Ronald Jones, he's been getting a good amount of carries here. Leonard Fournette has 4 carries. He's got 3 carries in this one. 3 carries for 10 yards for Ronald Jones the second. Leonard Fournette's got 4 carries for 19 yards. All right, second and 7. Brady out of the shotgun, throws it. And it's caught by Rob Gronkowski there. He's going to pick up 4 yards on the play. So now we've got third down coming up here for Tampa Bay. 3rd and 3 from their own 36-yard line. All right, so here we go. Big time third down here, 3rd and 3. Second quarter, 8 minutes and 12 seconds to go here. All tied up 10 apiece. Let's see, TB12 in the shotgun. Got a running back next to him. Let's see, 3 receivers, 1 tight end. The tight end is Rob Gronkowski. Brady takes a snap. Brady has time. Brady's looking in the pocket. Brady's going deep. He sees something, and he has someone, Rob Gronkowski. Look at that. Down the field to the Giants' 29-yard line. That's going to be a 35-yard completion. Tom Brady throws it to Rob Gronkowski there for the first down, 1st and 10 at the Giants' 29-yard line. So look at that, picking up where you left off at, talking about having chemistry, talking about having magic between two people. There's never been nothing like it between a quarterback and the tight end combination that I have seen. These two guys, they just complement each other perfectly. But here we go, 1st and 10. All right, so here we go. Let's see. Brady takes a snap from up under center. Play fakes it to Ronald Jones. He's stepping up and he throws it. And it's caught by Mike Evans. All right, Mike Evans making up for the mistake he made last time with the 7-yard reception there. Now we're looking at 2nd and 3 from the Giants' 22-yard line. Again, here we go. 6 minutes and 53 seconds to go here in the second quarter. All right, so here we go. 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun. 2 receivers towards the top of the screen. They're going to hand it to the back, though. And so Ronald Jones with the carry again, and he gets the first down. He picked up 4 yards on the carry there. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line. All right, so let's see where we are right now in terms of the thumbs up so far in this one. All right, so here we go to the shotgun again. Takes it, fakes to the back. Brady's looking, throws it across the middle there. It's incomplete. That's incomplete. All incomplete. He was going for Rob Gronkowski there. That's incomplete. Across the middle there. 2nd and 10 coming up from the 18-yard line. So far in this drive, 6 plays, 53 yards, about 3 minutes and 20 seconds to turn the time of possession off the clock. Let's see. Old man says that Michael Thomas knew the Saints would sink this year, so instead of playing hurt, he took the year off. He could also try. He could also be trying to get traded. You know what? He should get traded to the Pats. He should. But here you go. Out of the shotgun, Brady takes a snap. Giants sends 4. He throws it, and it's caught by the tight end there. This time it's Cameron Brate with the reception there. Picked up 12 yards on the catch. 1st and 10 at the Giants' 6-yard line. Again on the drive. 7 plays, 65 yards in about 3 minutes and 25 seconds off the clock in terms of time of possession. Let's see. 420 says, damn, how many primetime games will the Ravens have this season? That is the question. That is the question. All right, here we go. 1st and goal. One back in the backfield. Got a couple tight ends, couple receivers here. That's Ronald Jones, the second. And Ronald Jones, he has the edge, and he gets into the end zone there. That's going to be a touchdown for the Buccaneers. So how about that? The Buccaneers get a touchdown. They're up 16-10. Still have the extra point waiting here. But, yeah, great job there by the Buccaneers. And Ronald Jones, the second, he finished it in the end zone. So how about that? And so there you go. 80 says TD JB. There you go. There you go. And so there you go, Negro National League. Thank you so much for coming through, man. Glad to have you here. How's it going with you? Hope you're having a great day, man. Let me know how you're doing, man, and who you got winning this one. And let's see, the PAT attempt is on the way, and it is good. It is good. I do happen to have Tampa Bay's kicker. Was able to pick him up last week. So, yeah, I've got Tampa Bay's field goal kicker now. My fantasy football team has been having some real struggles when it comes to field goal kicking as of late. Never thought I'd have that issue. But, yeah, and also let me know your final score projection for this game as well, National League. But appreciate you for coming through. And so after that touchdown, we've got the Buccaneers leading this one 17-10. Here in the second quarter with 5 minutes and 6 seconds remaining to go in the half, you've got TB12, 16-22, 157 yards through the air, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. On the ground for Tampa Bay as a team, 12 carries for 66 yards. Leonard Fournette, he's got 4 carries, 19 yards in this one, averaging 4.8 yards a carry. Then you've got Ronald Jones, the second, 5 carries, 20 yards in that one. He also has a touchdown, averaging 4 yards a carry. And let's see. All right, so you say you've got Tampa Bay winning 40-24. So, okay, so basically he sees the Giants getting about 2 more touchdowns, and he sees Tampa Bay going out there and continue to do what they do. I could see that potentially being the final score. 420 says the Browns are probably going to want to trade for Michael Thomas. You know what? That would make all the sense in the world right there, given the connection that obviously Michael Thomas has with Ohio State and just being from that area. So certainly that would be a move that would make a lot of sense right there. They truly can use a wide receiver number 1, but it's all going to come down to Baker, because unless they're going to have Jarvis Landry go back there and attempt 12 passes off reverse a game, someone's got to throw this man the ball, and Basic Baker is not getting it done. He's not providing the sauce, guys. He is just giving you plain burgers out there, no sauce, no lettuce, nothing, man. No tomatoes, no pickles, nothing. He's just giving you a flat-out burger with just the meat and the bun. That's it. But following up on that touchdown there, the Giants will get an opportunity to see what they can do here. And if they can go out there and get a touchdown and tie this thing right back up, we'll be looking to see. Let's see. 420 says that Michael Thomas will probably chase a ring. I think Michael Thomas will chase a paper. I think he'll be chasing the paper here. I think the highest bidder will get Michael Thomas at this point in his career. I think that's what's going to happen there. The highest bidder will get the services of Michael Thomas. All right, but here we go for the kickoff here. Again, the score right now is Buccaneers 17, Giants 10. Kickoff on the way. Let's see if we're going to return here by the Giants, and there will be no return there. All right, so the Giants will take over 1st and 10 from their own 25. Again, we're here in the second quarter. 5 minutes and 6 seconds left to go. Tampa Bay scored on their last drive there. Let's see if the Giants can get a touchdown and match that, or at least get some more points on the board. So far in this one, Daniel Jones, he's 7 of 11, 44 yards through the air, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. And so we'll see how things play out. All right, but here we go. 1st and 10. You've got Jones up under center here. One back in the backfield. Going to take it. Fake it to him. On the end around, that's John Ross. Look at him. And he gets and turns on the Jets there, and he picks up, still on his feet, 16 yards there and a 1st down there for the Giants. Sometimes I forget this man is still in the league, honestly. But, yeah, he picked up 16 yards on the carry. 1st and 10 at the Giants' 41-yard line after that 16-yard run on the end around there for John Ross and the Giants. So how about that play call? All right, so look at this. It looks like we're going to have a little bit of a different look here. Kadarius Toney takes a direct snap, fakes to the back. He's going to launch it up there. He throws it up there. Oh, that's a penalty. That's a penalty all the way. My goodness, what a play call that was. You take the rookie receiver, Kadarius Toney. He fakes it to the back. He bootlegs, and then he just showed that he has an arm. He just launched it deep down there, and it would have been a spectacular catch if the defensive back had not just basically just danced with him the entire way, grabbed his hand, pulled him down to the ground, did everything he could to make sure he couldn't get to that football. That was one heck of a play call right there. And thanks to the penalty there, what's going on there? What you mean no foul? Feet getting tangled. I'm telling you why he's getting tangled. He tangled it. He had his arm too. Come on, man. Come on, man. How you going to pick up the flag, man? How you going to pick up the flag? That was a penalty, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. They got robbed on that one. I will say that. But here we go. 2nd and 10 out of the shotgun. 3 receivers on the play. 1 tight end. They're going to fake it to the back. Jones throws it to Kadarius Toney this time, and Toney makes one guy miss, makes another guy miss. Look at Toney, my goodness. Look at that. Picked up about 5 yards, made something out of nothing on that one. Wow, what a play. What a play. That was exciting to watch on that one. Took a regular play that the first guy missed him, second guy missed him, made the third guy miss him. I mean, my goodness. He could have made 7 guys miss in a phone booth, guy. That's how good this guy is with the football. That's why they drafted him for plays like that and even more. But here we go, 3rd and 5 for the Giants. Let's see. They've got 5 wide here. Okay. Jones in the shotgun. 6 seconds on the play clock here. Again, we're in the second quarter. 3 minutes and 35 seconds to go here in the second. Oh, man, they're going to call a – okay, so let's see. Some flags came in. Let's see what the referees have to say. All right, so the Giants called a timeout before the play got snapped there. All right, so that's a timeout on the play. And when we come back from the timeout, it's going to be 3rd and 5 here. So an important 3rd down here for the Giants. Can they convert here in the second quarter with 3 minutes and 33 seconds left to go? Tampa Bay leading this one 17-10. And let's see, 420 says, oh, then I guess we can't afford him after we gave Dak all that money. And so absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Let's see, 420 says, I'm probably going to hate this offseason. You know what, 420? I think so. I'm pretty confident Michael Gallup, he's leaving. I don't know where he's going to go, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be leaving after this. But you guys don't need him. Just make sure you secure some of the other guys for sure. And let's see, 80 says pass interference, so he agrees with me. Meanwhile, the Giants come back from their timeout. All right, let's go. 3rd and 5 here. Important 3rd down for Danny Dimes here. Second quarter, 3 minutes and 35 seconds left to go before the half. Tampa Bay leads this one 17-10. Here we go in the shotgun. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Toney goes in motion. Jones takes it. Tampa Bay sending 5. He throws it, and it is, was it a catch? I feel like that happened pretty fast. I need to see a replay, honestly, to see what happened. Yeah, he had his guy beat. Ooh, are they going to call that a catch? Because it looked like at first he had it, but then the ball was knocked out. They're probably going to go with incomplete. They're probably going to go with incompletion. Yeah, Kadarius Toney, he knows that he dropped that one. Ooh. All right, so it looked like they called it a first down there, but it's going to be challenged by Tampa Bay to see if this was a completion or not. Eddie says pass interference. And so he agreed with me on that one. All right. And so, Jonathan, thank you so much for coming through, man. Hey, let me know how you're doing, man. How are you doing today, man? Hope that your week's off to a great start, man. But let me know how you're doing and also your final score projection for this one. And so let's see, Eddie says, pull the flag up. Yeah, I hate when they renege on that stuff, man. You know for a fact that was a flag. You saw it right the first time, but then you let doubt come in there. And so now you can't do that. Can't do that. And so Brahms, he's not happy with it, but hey, I'm glad to have you here, man. Glad to have you here, but you're like, there ain't no penalty. And so that was tough, man. I felt like that was a penalty, man. That was a penalty. And that's coming from a Pats fan. So if I say that's a penalty against the Buccaneers here, then yeah, that's a penalty. Let's see. 420 says, okay, so you say you'd rather have Tony Pollard. Hey, I feel like you have to keep Tony Pollard, and I think that you should be able to keep Tony Pollard because, I feel like if I'm Tony Pollard, if I'm a running back, the scheme, the fit, my rotation, that matters a lot. That matters a lot. And so I feel like staying in Dallas is the right move for Tony Pollard. Don't go somewhere else. Don't be a Jamal Williams and go to Detroit to never be heard from again this season and just know that you're much better than what you're getting utilized for a team that can't win a game right now. So don't be that guy if I'm Tony Pollard. Stay in Dallas. If you got to take a little hometown discount and stuff, they'll reward you later on. And so old man says Michael Gallup hopefully will be a New England Patriot next season. I can see that really being the case. He's going to want to come in, try to be a receiver number one. We're better right now than the Patriots where you can go compete for a championship and still be a receiver number one. I can't think of another team right now where he'll get that opportunity, honestly. I really can't. Guys like Michael Gallup. I know Allen Robinson. I know he wants to get the heck out of Chicago right now, and I don't blame him. They should have been let that man walk, take his money, all that stuff. I can't blame Allen Robinson for wanting to leave. I don't know where he's going to go, but I know he wants to get the heck out of there. I know that much. And so 420 says, Dan Brown on ESPN too. And let's see. Old man says, not. Okay, so old man says it's not a catch. Just watching that replay one more time there. So old man says it's not a catch there. And he's right. It's 4th and 5. There you go. All right, so the Giants are going to punt the ball here. And so Mike is joining the stream. What's going on with you, Mike? How's it going, man? I know it had to be a tough last couple hours for you, man, but hopefully you're doing all right and still keeping strong right now, man, for your Bills, man. But, man, I know you're going through it, man, but how's it going? Meanwhile, fair catch by Tampa Bay. So we're going to have 1st and 10 at Tampa Bay's 15-yard line. So Tom Brady's going to go back out there. Scored a touchdown the last time he was out there. And this time he's got 3 minutes and 25 seconds to go here before the half. So let's see how Tampa Bay plays this one. The Giants have 2 timeouts. Buccaneers have all 3 timeouts. 420 says, can we draft a receiver? I feel like you guys already got a lot of good backup receivers that if given the opportunity, you've seen already without Michael Gallup that you guys are looking pretty good. I probably wouldn't do it. I feel like it's a luxury pick there, but I certainly wouldn't do it with the 1st or 2nd round. I don't think I would do that. 420 says, but then my offensive line is hey, I would definitely spend some 1st-round picks on that offensive line. You improve the offensive line, you've essentially improved the pass and run game. No doubt about it. Tom Brady takes a snap. They're going to have to Leonard Fournette. He picks up 2 yards on a carry. All right, it's going to be 2nd and 8 coming up here. 2nd and 8 at the Tampa Bay 17-yard line. Here in the second quarter, 3 minutes and 12 seconds to go here in the second quarter before the half. Buccaneers lead this one 17-10. Buccaneers have the football as well. And so Mike says, JB, you're the king, OG. I appreciate you, Mike. You already know, man. Really appreciate you, man. And here we go, 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun. Gronk goes in motion. Brady's looking. He throws it. It's caught by Mike Evans. Mike Evans shakes the guy off. Mike Evans still on his feet. Mike Evans, okay. Look at Mike Evans. Okay, Mike Evans is showing, don't forget about me. He says, I got to eat too. He says, I have an agent too. I need money too. But look at Mike Evans. All right, so here they go, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, you've got 2 receivers towards the top of the screen, 1 tight end as well. Mike Evans towards the bottom. Brady takes a snap. Brady's looking. He's going to throw it to Gronk. Gronk catches it. And he's brought down by the first defender there. Picks up about a good 3 yards on the reception there. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. Again, Tampa Bay, they can run this down to the 2-minute warning. They've got all 3 timeouts. They probably just want to go ahead and try to score. But look at Brady line up quick here. All right, so there you go. 2-minute warning here. Again, they're facing 2nd and 7 from Tampa Bay's own 36-yard line. They're going to have 2 minutes to work with, so we're going to see their 2-minute offense, but they don't have to rush things because they got all 3 timeouts, and they're at their own 36-yard line. And so let's see. Old man says, what's good, Mike? Same old same. Taking it day by day. How you doing? There you go. There you go. Taking it day by day. 420 says, who is probably going to test free agency this year? And so, man, if we're still talking about wide receivers and stuff, obviously, as I mentioned, Allen Robinson, that's certainly going to be a guy that is going to definitely test that market for sure. I don't blame him. It is time for him to go. By the time they get the quarterback situation straightened out down there, it's going to be probably a little too late for his career, so go make that money elsewhere and go contribute. I feel bad for him, though, because he really needed a big year, to try to set himself up for a good free agency. But, man, that's going to be tough right there. That's going to be tough right there. But so many teams can really utilize a receiver like him. I know that. Now, Chris Godwin, I'll be watching to see if Chris does hit the market. And so, Dangerous Wilson, Seattle, thank you so much for coming through, buddy. How's it going, man? Hope that your day has been great, man. And, hey, we're getting that much closer to Thanksgiving, guys. So I know you guys got to be excited about that. Hope you guys are doing well. But let me know who you got winning this one and which team you're rooting for, your final score projection in this one. I appreciate you for coming through. And so, NFL Junkies, man, what's going on with you? What is going on with you? You say, I thought Leonard Fournette playing for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hey, man, it's been a minute since he's been with the Jaguars. You almost forget that he even played with them. I feel like it's been so long, honestly. But, yeah, he's been happy down there in Tampa for the last, 2 seasons, including this year. So, definitely, yeah. Major factor as well for the Buccaneers as well when they decide to really run the football. But, yeah, hope that I'm doing all right, NFL Junkies. And let me know who you got winning this one, NFL as well. And so, Sports Fan 70, what's going on with you? How you doing? You've got Tampa Bay winning this one? Okay, nice. If you got to find a score projection, we'd love to hear it. Let's see, 420 says Chris Godwin is expensive. Hey, he really is going to be expensive. He really will be expensive. And so he's not on my radar for my Patriots. I think we can get some better value pickups, maybe a guy. I want to see what Michael Thomas, where his head is in terms of financial standings, but I honestly feel he's going to try to make the biggest decision in terms of getting money moving forward. All right, but here we go in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers towards the bottom of the screen. You've got 1 receiver towards the top here. Leonard Fournette's the back that's next to Brady in the shotgun. You've got Gronk in the tight end as well. 2nd and 7. Brady takes a snap. Giants send the pressures around him. He steps up, and he completes it to Chris Godwin. What a completion to Chris Godwin, but they're hurrying up. That was about a gain of maybe about 13, 14 yards. They're hurrying up here. They're at the 49-yard line of Tampa Bay here. 1 minute and 42 seconds left to go before the half. Brady in the shotgun again. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Takes a snap. Giants send 4. He throws it and it's caught by Rob Gronkowski, and Big Rob is heading for the sideline there. He picks up 9 yards on the play. 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go here before the half. I'm guessing he was able to get out of bounds on the play. So they're facing 2nd and 1. And so, Big Daddy Kane, thank you so much for coming through, man. What's good with you? What is good with you? You say 2-minute drill. There you go. Who you got winning this one? Who you rooting for in your final score projection? But thank you guys for coming out. Meanwhile, out of the shotgun, he's going to hit Leonard Fournette. And playoff Lenny, as they call him, picked up, let's see, about a good 6-7 yards on the carry. And let's see, after that carry, I expected them to call a timeout on that one. And now they're going to call a timeout. Tampa Bay does. They have 2 timeouts remaining here and 1:21 to work with before the half. You see, he's talking with Byron Leftwich right now. I do wonder if it is going to make sense for Byron Leftwich to actually get considered for some of these NFL head coaching vacancies that will be available for next year. And I wonder what teams will make the most sense as we're starting to get to the point now where, over the next couple of weeks, we'll start to realize what coordinators are going to be really considered for some of these future head coaching spots. But here we go, 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers. Out of the shotgun, let's see, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Brady in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Giants send 4. He throws it. Ball is tipped. Oh, was it? Oh, it was almost caught there. So it was tipped. He was trying to throw it for Crate. And then Chris Godwin almost found a way to still make the catch there and turn it into a good play, but it just wasn't meant to be. But that is going to be incomplete. So now we're going to be looking at 2nd and 10 at the Giants' 35-yard line with 1:21 to go. I'm sorry, with 1:15 to go. Again, Tampa Bay's leading this one 17-10. Out of the shotgun. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Takes a snap. Giants sending pressure. Brady's going to throw it deep. He's going to the end zone. And it is incomplete. Incomplete. He was going for Brashad Perryman there on the play. He had him there. Ball just went through his hands there. Incomplete. Yeah, he tried to make an adjustment towards it, but was just unable to bring it in for the catch. So here we go, 3rd and 10. All right, so you've got 3 receivers towards the top of the screen here. One receiver towards the bottom. Well, 1 tight end towards the bottom, 1 running back as well. Johnson goes in motion. Brady takes a snap. He's looking. He's moving around. And he throws in this caught by Chris Godwin. And Chris Godwin still making guys miss. Did he get into the end zone? They're saying that he's just short of the end zone. But man, look at that. What a play. But there is a penalty. So hold everything because there is a penalty. Ooh, that's going to move the back 10 yards. That's a huge penalty. That knocks you out of field goal range. That makes it 3rd and 20. So we'll see what they're going to do here. Let's see. Old man says, I want Big Blue to win. Let's Bucks lose a couple more games. I need a pissed off Brady when we play the Bills. when they play the Bills. And so there you go. Oh, it doesn't get more pissed than that. It does not get more pissed than that. And so Mike says JB Big Rock. And so there you go. And so old man is rooting for the Giants. I just cannot root for the Giants. I can't do it. The Patriots decide all the pain they've caused my team, I can't do it. Meanwhile, Brady steps up, throws it. Incomplete. He thought he had a guy there with Johnson. I see where he was aiming at. Up. Yeah, he's very upset here. He is very upset. This is a man that's not used to losing here, coming off of 2 straight losses. So, yeah, 4th and 20, 56 seconds to go on the clock. I'm expecting for them to go ahead and punt this ball. All right, so here they go. They're lined up in the punt formation. Five seconds on the play clock. They're probably just going to take a delay of the game here. All right, so they take the delay of the game here. Going to move them back 5 so they can have more space to work with for the punt. All right, let's see. Hey, Mike, there you go. All right, so 420 brings up an interesting question. That's right. You got to remember Davante Adams. If Davante becomes a free agent, where will he land? That is a very good question. I wonder because I think, honestly, he would end up in Las Vegas. He would end up in Las Vegas if he left the Packers. I think Davante Adams would go to the Raiders. Meanwhile, punts on the way. Let's see the bounce there. Okay, it's taken. All right, so it's looking like they're going to take over 1st and 10 from the 9-yard line. But yeah, I can see Devontae going to the Raiders. I think that he would like to reunite with Aaron Rodgers if Rodgers does go elsewhere. But I think if he goes to the Broncos, which where I think Aaron Rodgers will end up at if he does indeed leave the Packers, they're not going to be looking to bring another receiver in. They just locked up their guys. They've got a young core there. They're not going to be looking for a receiver. So therefore, I could definitely see him going to the Raiders. I know Derek Carr's already reached out to him to express some interest there. I think the Raiders make a lot of sense for Davante Adams. You can go get paid there, be the guy, of course, and, hey, it'll help that offense out tremendously. But here we go. Daniel Jones in the shotgun. Saquon Barkley goes in motion. You've got the trips towards the bottom of the screen, one receiver towards the top. Let's see. He takes a snap out of the shotgun. He's going to throw it. Barkley. Oh, man, and Barkley, he's going to end up losing some yards here. He loses at least a yard on the completion. My goodness. I mean, that was a terrible decision right there. Terrible decision. All right, here you go. There's 22 seconds left, and they're still looking like they're going to try to score here. Jones takes a snap, looking to pass, and he throws it this time to Barkley. Barkley, let's see, he gets the first down, picks up about 11 yards on the completion. I would say just go ahead and go into the locker room right now. You've got 9 seconds. The only thing you can do at this point is turn the ball over and hurt yourself, and you don't want to do that right now. But the Giants, they call a timeout. So let's see. Maybe they've got a secret play or something. All right, here you go, 1st and 10. I mean, the Giants are still trying to move the ball here. 9 seconds, okay. One timeout at their own 20. That's what gets me is the fact that they're at their own 20. Takes a snap. Jones is looking. Buccaneers got pressure. He threw it, and it's caught by the receiver. And the receiver fumbled the football. He just dropped a gift. And look at that. So he pitches it out. Okay. All right, so he's going to get out of bounds here. Okay, wow, what a crazy ending there. I said it already, and I'll say it again. Only something bad could have resulted from that right there. It was just too far to go with too little amount of time. Let's see. Eddie says, no punt TD. Let's see. 420 says, he may go to the Seahawks. Man, the Seahawks need to stay far away from him. 420. I do not like that at all. I will go out there and protest at every game that he be released rather than to watch him go to waste like I have to see every day DK Metcalf talent go down there to Seattle just to go to race. If he's not Tyler Lockett, I don't want to see him in a Seahawks uniform down there because he's just not going to get the ball like he needs to. The man needs to be fed. He's a beast. He needs to be fed. I don't care if he goes to the Saints. If he goes to the Saints, then so be it. I don't think they'll have the money for him, which is why I didn't say the Saints. But just don't go to Seattle because you're not going to get the football. You're going to get about 5 targets max in a game if you go down there. So that would get me fired up for sure. I would probably make a rant video if he did go to the Seahawks in the offseason because that would not be great for him and his career. I'd become his agent just to say, no, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. No. I don't care how much Russell Wilson wants a third receiver. They don't have enough food on the table to feed 2 receivers right now. Better yet, go out there and add a third receiver. That just makes no sense to add him to the Seahawks. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Let's see. 420 says 45-0 in the last 2 minutes of the first half. That is a crazy stat, though. I mean, that means you're not stopping nobody, first of all, and you're not scoring yourself before the half. And that's how you get ahead in a game. You try to score before the half, maybe get the football after the half, get those double scores. But, man, if you're not scoring the last 2 minutes in the first half, man, what are you doing? That means your 2-minute offense doesn't work. Let's see. 420 says Devontae is probably going to chase a ring. He's getting late into his career. I can see that for Adams. I can see that. The money's going to be there for him regardless, so he can go chase that ring. He really can. It's just a matter of where does he want to go, but he can go chase that ring for sure. For sure. Let's see. 420 says, I hope CD come back. And so, definitely, man. He's got to. No doubt about that. No doubt about it. Let's see. Old man says, Seahawks need O-line help before anything. They really do. But you know what they're just going to do? They're going to go out there and they're going to, in the offseason, you guys are going to be getting notification that I'm going to be telling you a trade just went down, that they just sent a 4th or 5th round pick to, I don't know, a team like Detroit and all like that to go get a basic starter and all like that and shove them into the offensive line and say, okay, we put a Band-Aid on it so everything's good now. No, a Band-Aid's not going to work right now. They need to have a first-rate doctor perform surgery in this offensive line to get that problem straightened out. They need to be using picks to really bring them in, draft some guys, sign some guys, just revamp the entire offensive line. Help Russell out there, man. Help this man out. That's the best help you can get for him. I don't care how many receivers you bring in. It ain't going to do no good right now because the man just wants to start to Tyler Lockett. So get him some help. Get him some help on the offensive line. The talent is there. Just protect the talent. That's what you got to do. These teams don't learn. I mean, I watched it when the Colts had Andrew Luck. They wait till after Andrew Luck or towards the end of it to build the offensive line when the man already had the damage done. So, absolutely. Let's see. And 80 says the JB Nation halftime show. That's right. Good call on that one, 80s. And so, yeah, we're here at the half. Tampa Bay's leading 17-10 in this one. It's a one-possession game. So if you're the Giants, you're happy about the fact it's a one-possession game and you get the football coming back out of the half. So that part is good. That part is great right there. And let's see, 80 says protect the talent. That's what you got to do. You got to protect the talent. You go out there. I mean, all these organizations, you invest so much money to go out there and bring in these guys. You know, you go out there, spend all the money on scouts to go out there, recruit, and then you bring them in, you draft them. They become the player that you hope that they can be, but you don't protect them. You watch them every single game. You know, if we're talking about Russell Wilson, you see Aaron Donald going out there, flipping him on his head and stuff like that. You see it all the time. And what do? You go out there and you draft him another person to throw the ball to. Now, good where he ain't got but 2 seconds to throw the ball, but you expect him to throw the ball to this guy, that guy, and the third. I mean, maybe the reason he throws it to Lock is because he ain't got enough time for DK Metcalf to get open deep. Maybe that's why. Who knows? Protect the talent. And I mean, the Colts learned that the hard way when it came to Andrew Luck. It was too late by the time they tried to address it. Detroit, all those years, Matthew Stafford, they just didn't do it to now. Matthew Stafford, he sees a guy coming. Sometimes he's seeing ghosts out there. I mean, I don't know what's going on. Sam Darnold, my goodness. Talk about putting the guy out there on an island. I still feel like the Jets messed this man up so bad to now he's irreparable. I was hoping that Carolina could have fixed him, but it's too late for him now. It's a wrap. His career's done. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Let's see. 420 says Devontae may go to the Buccaneers after Chris Godwin's gone. I mean, hey, if anybody can do it, you best believe TB12 can recruit. He can make a man go out there and agree to work for 1/3 of his salary and take on 2 times the role he already had. TB12 can do it. You know, that's one thing I'll say about guys like Tom Brady, guys like LeBron James, they're excellent recruiters. And that's an underrated quality and all like that. When you're able to pick up the phone and convince someone to come all the way across the other side of the globe and whatnot, to leave 50, 60, 80 million dollars on the table to come play for you guys for pennies and dimes and take on a lesser role multiple years just to chase a championship. Come on now. How many quarterbacks you know can do that? How many quarterbacks do you know can do that? Not very many. I promise you that. And that's the difference between Tom Brady and everybody else. Tom Brady, he has the magic to him to where he can convince you to go out there and join him and take a lesser role, which helps the team be better so that when you play everybody else, you're going to look better because the team is better. That's just something that he can do out there, you know. And hey, that just adds to, you know, he's earned that at this point in his career with all the accomplishments that he's had. Everybody wants to be a part of the historic story of Tom Brady, to say, I got to play with TB12. Everybody wants to be able to say that. Guarantee you right now, if he called 80s on his phone right now, 80s would say, sign me up, Tom. I'm coming. Guarantee it. Guarantee you that. All right, so let's see. Since this is Monday night, I guess it's a good time to look at the matchups that's going to be upcoming for week 12 coming up. All right, let's take a look here. All right, you guys ready to go through this? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to call out the matchups that will be taking place next week. And you guys let me know which teams do you think are going to win the matchups, and give me your final score projections as well. Let's see. Old man says, JB, what do you think we should push for the most? A receiver, a cornerback in free agency? I'm leaning towards cornerback. Honestly, old man, as long as we keep JC Jackson, I've seen it so many times where Bill Belichick can go out there and acquire an average cornerback, go out there and draft the corner in the 4th round, in the 5th round, or something like that. And he can turn that. He does a great job in developing corner defensive backs. I will say, well, particularly cornerbacks. I think he does a better job with cornerbacks than safeties out there. Now, he did do a good job drafting them early, but in terms of, there were some guys that didn't work out at that position as well. So I definitely do feel that if we're going to help Mac Jones take it to the next level, we got to make sure that we get a receiver. It ain't got to be a huge guy. Just go out there, give him Michael Gallup. I'm more comfortable drafting a cornerback in the draft than I am drafting the receiver. So therefore, I want to make a push for a receiver in free agency rather than a cornerback in free agency, because I feel we can still get someone at the cornerback position that Bill Belichick can coach up. But I feel that we can actually do a pretty good job picking someone up. But we need to go and sign. We need to target a top tier, one of the top receivers out there that's already established, and bring him to the offense. I feel like that. I feel like that. So that's how I feel about that one. But it's almost 50-50 to me, but I would lean towards the receiver for that reason that I mentioned. I feel we can draft someone in the draft. Not to mention, we did trade for that kid from Ohio State. I can't think of his name right now. We traded with the Ravens for him. Maybe continue to develop him. I think we can piece it together in the secondary as long as we keep J.C. Jackson. That is the priority. Keep J.C. locked up. We keep him, things are going to continue to look good. Let's see. 420 says that Chris Jones wouldn't have a sack if we had a decent O-line. Our O-line made the Chiefs garbage D look like the 85 Bears. Oh, man. 420, not the 85 Bears, man. My goodness. And so there you go. All right. So let's go ahead and get to some of these games here. Start with the Thanksgiving games here. The first one right here is the game everybody's looking forward to. The Chicago Bears with Andy Dalton on the road at the Detroit Lions. And who knows who's going to be quarterbacking? Who cares who's going to be quarterbacking in that game? It's Detroit in that one. You got Chicago versus Detroit. Who you guys got? I got Chicago winning. I think the final score is going to be probably 24-13, something like that. Bears over Detroit, 24-13, something like that's what I'm thinking. Let's see. Mike says, JB, I've been going around talking to the mafia, seeing what is the problem. What are they coming up with, Mike? What are they coming up with? At this point in the season, Mike, I will say this. If there's one thing I've learned from the years when, like, just looking at years where the Patriots were able to finish and win the Super Bowl, and then years where we got put out and surprised early, some up, especially that year that we lost to Rex Ryan and the Jets. I hated that year, particularly and all like that. But the difference is the ground game. If you don't have a running back or multiple running backs that can carry the load when the weather starts getting bad, when everybody's cold and stuff like that, and it's hard to pass the football, if you don't have an elite running back that can help you out, you're going to be in trouble come playoff time, because you're not going to be able to score. You're not going to be able to take time of possession away from the other team. And, hey, if you're both in the playoffs, whoever can win that time of possession battle, that's probably who's going to win the game. So you're going to have to definitely make sure that the ground game is established before then. But let's see, Mike. But absolutely, let's see. Old man says, I can see where you're coming from. And Sean Wade is a great player. He's a slot cornerback. And that's right. And I'll be happy with anyone. Just keep JC. There you go. Because I remember one year the Patriots really impressed me when they signed Lee Bowden. I think his name was Lee Bowden. He was a defensive back from the Cleveland Browns back around the time, looking back, like maybe about 2009 or something like that. And he came in and he looked fantastic. Never looked like that before, never looked like that after. But because he was in that Bill Belichick system, it's just some way that he's coaching these guys up to where their instincts ramp up 3 times. So I trust Bill Belichick's decision when it comes to a defensive back that he brings in. He can bring a guy in cheap and maximize that potential. Just keep JC, because we need JC in the turnovers that he creates on defense. That part's important. You still need to have at least one corner that can go out there and consistently be that top guy. And JC, I love what we got with JC. Absolutely. Let's see. Mike says, what are we going to do against old man's Pats? And so, well, Mike, I hate to say it, man, but yeah, I mean, it's you guys got to do some soul searching. You guys got to do some soul searching. I don't know if you guys got anybody who's like a minister on the team or anything like that, but you guys need to have to call. Just bring it all on the line. Just whatever you guys have been doing the last couple of weeks, just ask for some repentance or something, man. I don't know what you guys did lately, but it's just really ain't working out for your Bills right now. So you guys are going to need to really flip that switch again. And it's not that easy to flip it around, but there's still plenty of time to do it. But now's the time to do it, Mike. Now's the time to do it. If your Bills are going to do it, now's the time to do it. I know you guys still should be able to play the Jets one more time. That's going to help, but you got to be able to beat someone other than the Jets. That's for sure. That's the old man says, Bears winning it, but it will be a low-scoring game, maybe 10-7. I hope it's not a 10-7 game. I mean, I really hope it's not a 10-7 game. If it is, the NFL needs to reevaluate the way they're doing things here. Needs to reevaluate it for sure. All right, but there we go, guys. Coming out of the half here, Tampa Bay is going to kick things off here. I'll have to gradually ask you guys which games you're going for whenever we get some time. But right now we're back to the action here. We're going to see what the Giants can do here with the football here in the third quarter to start things off. But old man says he's got the Bears winning. I got the Bears going 24. I think Andy Dalton in the quarterback means that Allen Robinson's going to get a little bit more love in that one. It's going to help David Montgomery out. 24 points against Detroit. That's feasible. It's feasible. That's the old man says, Mike hopefully lose. But here we go. 1st and 10 here to start off the third quarter. You've got, let's see, 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end. They're going to be in the shotgun here. 1 running back, that's Saquon Barkley. Tampa Bay showing a little bit of pressure here. Okay, let's see if they're going to send some pressure across the middle. Darius Slayton goes in motion. They do send pressure. Quick pass to Tooney. And Tooney, he tries to stiff arm, picks up about 4 yards before his own defender knocked him out of bounds there. So nice pass there. Got the ball to Tooney, and Tooney picked up 4 yards on the completion there. 420 says, wait, Detroit has a football team. Absolutely. Mike says, when the weather gets cold, receiver don't have a running back in a Jamaica vacation. So there you go. 2nd and 6. Jones up under center here. 2 receivers, multiple tight ends here. Takes a snap, fakes it to the back. Jones is looking. Jones is going to throw it. Incomplete. He was trying to go to Kenny Golladay. I don't think Kenny Golladay has been giving the Giants what they've been hoping for since he came from Detroit. I don't think that he's been giving them the production that they've been looking for throughout the entirety of the season. But meanwhile, there is going to be a penalty, defensive pass interference. So that's going to be an automatic first down. So now we're looking at 1st and 10 here at the 38-yard line of the Giants. And let's see, 420 says DeMarcus Lawrence is closer to coming back. That's good news right there for you guys. There you go. All right, but here we go, 1st and 10. All right, so let's see. We got 2 backs in the backfield here. We got a receiver, a couple tight ends here. All right, so the fullback goes in motion. Jones takes it. He's looking. Jones is going to throw it there. And he got a tight end there. And that is Kyle Rudolph, who picks up 28 yards on the play. Takes it all the way to, let's see, the Tampa Bay 34-yard line. So look at that. Kyle Rudolph for 28 yards. I know the man isn't as fast as he used to be, but that's no excuse to leave him wide open like that. So, wow. At age 32 years old, Kyle Rudolph still moving it across the sideline. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Jones up under center. He's going to take it. Going to toss it to the back there. Saquon Barkley. Saquon picks up about a yard on the carry. 2 yards, they say. So we're looking at 2nd and 8 coming up. Again, right now, Tampa Bay leads this one 17-10 here in the early stages of the third quarter with 13 minutes and 35 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Giants with the football trying to drive it down the field to see if they can tie this up. The 420 says hopefully against the Saints. I wonder if Alvin Kamara is going to be playing for the Saints in that one. Here we go in the shotgun. Let's see 3 wide receivers, tight end on the play, and 1 running back. Takes it, fakes to the back. Jones is looking. He throws it too high, incomplete. Way too high for the receiver on that one. So now 3rd and 9 is coming up here after the incomplete pass in which he was intending to throw the ball to Darius Slayton. Yeah, Jason Pierre-Paul, he could have got there with that pressure. He was getting there. All right, so here we go. 3rd and 9. Let's see, out of the shotgun. Jones, he sees something. He's making adjustments. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Takes the snap. He's looking. And he throws it. And it's caught by the rookie wide receiver. Look at Tooney. Look at him. When this man stops on the dime, it looks like a crossover. It's just so nice to watch. He gained 8 yards. They needed 9 yards on the play, so they're a yard short. So let's see if the Giants do go for it, in which, hey, what do they have to lose? You're going against Tampa Bay. You got to take these chances against Tampa Bay. Let's see. Mike says Bills versus Saints. Okay. 80 says go for it. Okay. So 80s is on board to go for it. So if 80 says go for it, you just go for it. It's just what you do. Jones up under center, takes it, play fake, bootleg it. Pressure's all around him. And he throws it incomplete. Incomplete. Great job by Tampa Bay defense. The pressure got back there quick. Daniel Jones had to get rid of it. Incomplete. So what a stop there by the Buccaneers. Let's see, 80 says, and so there you go. Well, 80s, it didn't work out. Let's see, old man says, JB, I just looked it up. This is the last year on Devin's contract. Hopefully he wants to play. We can keep him. If not, I can see Mills going back to safety. I think a guy like Devin McCourt, he understands how important it is, for him to stay with the Patriots. I think strikes me as one of the guys who wants to stay with us for as long as Bill Belichick will let him. And so I believe he will stay and give the team, obviously, a discount to stay. So I can see him staying with the Pats in the secondary. I'm just concerned about J.C. Jackson because J.C. Jackson, it looks like he wants that money. And I know he deserves that money. He deserves it. It's just, will Bill open up the money again 2 years in a row? We're going to find that out. And let's see, 80 says, Bills all the way, Mike. So 80s is supporting Bills. Mike says, 80s, I'm looking for big sacks. 420 says, the Marcus with Randy and Mika. There you go. There you go. So here we are here in the third quarter with 12 minutes and 22 seconds left to go. Tampa Bay with the football. After the stop there, the Giants went for it on 4th and 1, but the Buccaneers were able to come up with a stop there. And so now it's going to be their football. And just to recap what's been taking place so far here, let us see. Buccaneers, Tom Brady. He's 20 of 29 so far in this one, 198 yards through the air. He's also got 1 passing touchdown, 1 interception. That was not his fault. The ball went off of Mike Evans' hand, but hey, it's an interception. Still, it counts. Has not been sacked today. Meanwhile, Daniel Jones, he's 14 of 21, 121 yards through the air, and 1 passing touchdown. He hasn't been sacked as well. Now, on the ground, Tampa Bay as a team, 14 carries, 75 yards. Leonard Fournette's got 6 carries, 28 yards. Ronald Jones the second. He's got 5 carries, 20 yards, and a touchdown. So if you started Leonard Fournette in fantasy football, you're probably kicking yourself right now and wondering why he's not getting more carries. That has been the question. Meanwhile, for the Giants, you've got Saquon Barkley, 4 carries, 11 yards. Daniel Jones, he's ran it 3 times for 10 yards. And this one, John Ross had a 16-yard run as well. So as a team, 8 carries for 37 yards. So here we go, 1st and 10. Brady up under center. Let's say you got 3 wide receivers on the play, 1 running back in the backfield. They're going to hand it to the back. Leonard Fournette, he's brought down in the backfield. He's going to lose a yard here. So 2nd and 11 coming up. Brady takes a snap. He's looking, and he throws. It's going to be incomplete. That was behind Mike Evans on that one. 3rd and 11 coming up here. 3rd and 11 coming up here from their own 25-yard line. Again, the Buccaneers lead this one 17-10 here in the 3rd quarter with 11 minutes and 55 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. All right, here we go, 3rd down 11. All right, so they're going to be in the shotgun here. You've got 2 receivers towards the top of the screen, Mike Evans towards the bottom. Going to take the snap. Giants sending pressure. Brady steps up to avoid it, and he throws it, and it is caught by Mike Evans with the reception. 17 yards. Mike Evans, there you go. 1st down, Tampa Bay at their own 42-yard line. Let's see. Old man says, great job, O-line. You would think these GMs and head coach would learn from all these quarterbacks getting hurt. That's right. Or their careers getting short because of the O-line. You would think so. But here we go. TB12 again. This time in the shotgun once more. 3 receivers on the play. 1 running back. So 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Brady takes a snap. Brady's looking. He throws it across the middle there, and it is caught. That is Perryman with the reception, picks up 14 yards and takes it into Giants territory at their 44-yard line. All right, so here we go, 1st and 10. Again, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys have pressed the thumbs up button. And also, if you're somebody that's new, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Meanwhile, Brady takes a snap, throws Leonard Fournette out the backfield. Leonard Fournette, look at him go. Look at that strength. And he takes it all the way to about the 15-yard line. But there is a penalty on this one. Let's see what they call. All right, so they're going to call it a legal formation there, and they're going to call it against number 13, Mike Evans, on the play. So that's going to back him up 5 yards on that one. It's going to be 1st and 15. All right, you go 1st and 15. Again, so far, Tampa Bay has 6 penalties for 39 yards against them. Wow. Meanwhile, Brady takes a snap. He's looking. Throws it up high, and it's caught by Rob Gronkowski. Okay, so here we go. 2nd and 1 coming up. So that was nice. Okay. So now they only need 1 yard to get the 1st down here. Brady's up under center. You've got 3 wide receivers, got a tight end, got a back in the backfield. Brady takes a snap, fakes it. He throws it, and it is caught by Chris Godwin. Of course, Chris Godwin with the reception there. Big time. So far today, Chris Godwin has 6 catches for 65 yards and 1 touchdown so far in this one. Brady's going to line up in the shotgun here. At their own 17, at the Giants 17, he's looking. He's going to dump it off to Leonard Fournette. Fournette picks up about a good 4 yards on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up at the Giants 13-yard line here in the 3rd quarter with 9 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Here we go in the shotgun, 3 receivers again, 1 running back. Brady's making adjustments. Again, 3rd quarter with 8 minutes and 39 seconds to go. Buccaneers up 17-10, and they need, let's see, a good 13 to reach the end zone. Brady's looking. Brady throws it incomplete. Incomplete. But there is a flag. There's a penalty. Let's see what they're going to call here. There is a penalty. This might be defensive holding. All right, so it is defensive holding there. So, all right, so going to gift them 5 yards there, make it a little bit easier on them. Okay, so we're looking at 1st and goal here from the 8-yard line. So they need 8 more yards to get to the end zone here for Tampa Bay. Again, we're here in the 3rd quarter, 8 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Buccaneers up 17-10, looking to extend the lead here, and they need 5 yards. Let's see, 8 yards to do it. Out of the shotgun, takes a snap, hands to the back up the middle, and he's going to pick up about a good 3 yards on the carry. So now we've got 2nd and goal coming up 5 yards away from the end zone. If I'm the Buccaneers here, I would look for Rob Gronkowski. If he's not open, I'm throwing it to Mike Evans, 1-on-1 up high. But so far in this drive, 8 plays, 69 yards, 4 minutes and 20 seconds in terms of time of possession off the clock. Tampa Bay's offensive line has looked superb so far in this one, giving Brady ample amount of time. All right, so Brady motions for Leonard Fournette to be next to him in the shotgun. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Brady takes a snap. Giants sending pressure. Brady's moving. Brady, pressure's there. Brady throws it up there, incomplete. I was about to say, if you let Brady get away from you as a defensive player, then you shouldn't be getting after the quarterback because you just won't be able to get there. But that time the Giants brought pressure, and so Brady had to bootleg there and just throw it away. All right, but here we go, 3rd and goal. I still would have the same strategy. Look for Gronk first. If it's not there, go to Mike Evans. Here we go in the shotgun. 2 receivers towards the top of the screen, 2 receivers towards the bottom. Brady goes in motion. Brady takes a snap. Giants send 3. Brady's going to throw it, and it is caught there by Mike Evans with the touchdown reception, the 5-yard touchdown reception. So what a play there. Tampa Bay has 23. Giants have 10. Tampa Bay has to make their extra point here, and we'll see if they will convert on that. But great job by Mike Evans to get into the end zone, get the football. I said it before. When you get to the goal line, that is where you really have to target a guy like Mike Evans. There's just so many guys you got to guard for this team. On that drive, 10 plays, 74 yards, 4 minutes and 51 seconds in terms of time of possession. That's the extra point attempt is up, and it's good. All right, so the Buccaneers lead this one 24-10. So they get the first points of the second half here, and they're up 24-10. And we're going to see if the Giants have any type of response here coming out when we come back from commercial, and if they can lead it down there and try to score on the next drive. Let's see. Mike says, 80s, you're nice, but my bills are garbage. And let's see, 80 says, pass touchdown Evans. There you go, Evans. And so 80 says, JB, we called it. I love how you just throw it in there, and then you said we called it. But you know what? I'll share the credit there. I'll share the credit the way that Brady's sharing the ball with Mike Evans out there. And see, Mike says, JB, Brady might be heading towards the century mark, but Buffalo, and let's see. Old man says Buffalo problems are their run game and the O-line. So there you go. There you go. May I be the first to say it? I'm going to go ahead and say my Super Bowl projections right now, how things are looking. I'm going to go ahead and just keep believing that this team can carry on like the 2001 Patriots team did, taking one game at a time. Pats versus Buccaneers. That's the Super Bowl I want to see right there, Pats versus Buccaneers, because I want to beat Tom Brady with my Patriots here. I want to beat him in the Super Bowl. What better way to elevate Bill Belichick above Brady than to beat him head-to-head in the Super Bowl? That's my personal wish. If I could tailor the season how it would play out, that's what I would do. Pats and Bucks, the rematch, and this time we beat the Bucks in the Super Bowl. I would love to see that. Would love to see it. But with that being said, Buccaneers, again, they're leading 24-10 in this one. And just to recap the stats in this one, we'll start with the Giants. Daniel Jones, 14-21, 121 yards through the air, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, has not been sacked. And then you've got Tom Brady. He's 26-37, 270 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, has not been sacked either. So no team has been sacked so far in this one. Meanwhile, for the Giants, let's see, as a team, 8 carries, 37 yards. And for the Buccaneers, 16 carries for 77 yards. All right, so let's go ahead and get back to the teams that we have to look forward to on Thursday. This time, Las Vegas on the road, going down to the Dallas Cowboys. That's going to be the second game that we're going to get to see. So who you guys like in that one, the Raiders or the Cowboys? Let me know who you like there. The Raiders have not looked the same, especially since losing Henry Ruggs III, who's now going to be, I think, on house arrest, I read earlier today. And so, but yeah, the Raiders versus the Cowboys. Who you guys like in that one, and what's your final score projection for that one? Meanwhile, kickoff is on the way, and there's going to be no return there. So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the Giants' own 25-yard line. So if you're the Giants, I mean, hey, what we saw last night, we saw a team in Pittsburgh that came and had a strong fourth quarter. So I'm not going to say that this by any means, because it's clearly not over whatsoever. But it would be nice if the Giants, if they really want to win this game here, to come out here and try to get some points on the board right now when you're going against Tom Brady. All right, so here we go. Jones up under center here. Multiple tight ends here. Got a receiver in the back, in the backfield. Play fake. Jones looking. Jones has all kinds of times here. He throws it, and it's caught by Saquon Barkley, and Barkley gets the first down there, picks up 11 yards before going out of bounds there on the completion, all the way to the Giants' 36-yard line. Again, Tampa Bay leads this one 24-10. Let's see. Old man says he has the Cowboys winning it 24-14. Okay, so he's got the Cowboys there. Okay. And so Cam is joining the stream, man. What's going on with you? What is going on with you? And so, of course, Cam out here having jokes and stuff, 58-16. And so I hear you. I hear you. Meanwhile, out of the shotgun, they hand the ball to Barkley, and Barkley picks up 2 yards. And so Barkley in this game, I don't think that Barkley's had the impact that they were looking for. 5 carries, 13 yards so far in this one. I feel like Booker has been more effective, and he's been carrying the ball so far this season. I know Barkley's coming off an injury, but I still would like to see Booker get some carries if I'm the Giants in this one. 80 says he's got the Raiders winning 21-20. All right, so he's going with the Raiders in this one. Okay. Here we go. Second and 8 out of the shotgun. Fakes it to Barkley. Jones is looking. Pressure's there. He throws it right to the defender. Right to the defender. This is what bothers me about quarterbacks like Daniel Jones. What was he thinking on the play? What did he think he could accomplish? Did he think that the defensive end was going to run a screen for him? He threw it right to him. What was he doing? I mean, he faked it. Let's see. Maybe my eyes are deceiving me. I mean, who could he throw it to? Who could he throw it to? An offensive lineman that wasn't looking? He threw it right there to him. It's not even Christmas yet, and he's giving them a gift. Wow. Look at that. I mean, Daniel Jones, he's not that dude in my opinion. He's not the answer. Nah, that was awful right there. That was a terrible. I don't know what he was thinking on the play. What was he thinking on the play? It made no sense. You know what? This game was going too clean for Daniel Jones. He has to have some type of turnover, whether it be a fumble, whether it be an interception. He would not feel right if he did not have a turnover in the category. That was just a terrible play there by Daniel Jones. Terrible play, terrible read, terrible decision. I can't even say a terrible read because there was nothing there. I'm starting to think that he intentionally wants to lose this game. I don't know what he can accomplish by that, but I don't think he wants to win. I don't think he wants the expectations. That was terrible. And so, Sai, thank you so much for coming through. How's it going? How's it going? I hope that you're having a great day. Let me know how your day is going. You say, who's better, the Bears or the Giants? Ooh, as much as I'd like to say right now, the Bears, I personally think that if those two teams played, I think the Giants would win more times than not. So I still have to say Giants. Because I've seen the Giants look better in games that they have. I mean, just look at this game right here. The Giants, they're still technically in the game. When the Bears played the Giants, the Bears got cremated out there on the field against the Buccaneers. Versus the Buccaneers. And so, I mean, I love Justin Fields' potential. I want to see the kid do great. But right now, I've seen the Giants win some games where I would have saw the Bears get slaughtered in. So, right now, I'm not impressed with the offense at all. The offense can't move the ball. Can't move the ball at all. And so, Cam with the super chat, man, appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming through with the big super chat there. And let's see, he says that Danny Dimes-Jones is going to be the best David Cutcliffe quarterback ever when it's all said and done. The man said ever when it's all said and done. And hey, for the super chat here, I'll go ahead and repeat that. So he's there you go. He believes in Danny Dimes. And so 80 says, okay, so he says the Bears. Okay. All right, here we go. Chris Godwin going in motion. Brady up on the center. We've got two receivers towards the bottom of the screen. Got a couple tight ends as well. One back in the backfield. That's Leonard Fournette. Brady takes it. Play fake. The pressure's in front of him. It's a screen there to the back. And so Leonard Fournette, still on his feet there, picks up a good 8 yards on the completion there. Now we're looking at 2nd and 2 from the Giants' 29-yard line. Okay, there we go. There we go at the 29-yard line of the Giants here. Let's see what they do. If that's where he was trying to throw the ball at, then no. Madden teaches you to never make that pass right there. Never make that pass. I learned that myself. Never do that. But here you go, Brady up on the center. All right, we got a couple tight ends here, 3 receivers, 1 back in the backfield. Takes the snap, hands it to the back. Leonard Fournette's going. He gets the first down and then some. So Leonard Fournette picks up about a good 4 yards on the carry. That's first down there for the Buccaneers. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10. We're here in the third quarter with 5 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Tampa Bay with the lead, 24-10, and thanks to the turnover, they have the football in great field position here at the 25-yard line of the Giants. Brady up under center. Play fake. Hey, that's time. He throws it incomplete. He was trying to throw it to Rob Gronkowski there. Incomplete. So 2nd and 10 coming up. Again, Buccaneers lead this one 24-10 here in the third quarter with 4 minutes and 48 seconds to go. And again, if you're joining here for the stream, make sure that you guys do press the thumbs up button here to show support for the stream. And also make sure if you're somebody that's new that you do subscribe to the channel. We do these play-by-plays regularly. And hey, a lot of times we end up having some pretty good games. All right, but here we go. Let's see Brady directing traffic here. O.J. Howard's in the tight end here, and Tampa Bay's going to call the timeout. All right, so yeah, Tampa calls their first timeout of the half. Here in the third quarter with 4 minutes and 48 seconds left to go. Oh, man, looking at that sideline, I see nothing but the pressure. I see Daniel Jones over there. I see Jason Garrett over there. It's like, oh, man. All right, so here Brady goes, takes the snap, throws it, incomplete. Incomplete. He was going for Mike Evans there. Threw it a little too low. Incomplete. So 3rd and 10 coming up here from the 25 here. So they're in a position right now, thanks to the turnover, that even if they don't end up getting the first down, they'll still be in range for the field goal. Obviously, they're thinking touchdown here, and we'll see if they'll be able to get it. All right, so this time, Giovanni Bernard, he's out there. You've got Mike Evans towards the bottom of the screen here. Let's see, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Brady in the shotgun right now. And let's see what he's going to do. Brady takes a snap. He's looking. He's going to throw it quickly. And it's caught by Giovanni Bernard, and he picks up about 3 yards on the completion. So now we've got a 4th and 7 at the Giants' 22-yard line coming up here in the 4th quarter. 4 minutes, 25 seconds left to go here in the third. In the 3rd quarter, 4 minutes, 24 seconds left to go. And we're going to see the field goal unit come out here. All right, so here we go. Ryan Suckup, the kicker on my fantasy football team as well. Let's see if he'll connect with this. Kick is up. Kick is good. All right, so he's good today. All right, so there we go. 3-score game there, 27-10. So there you have it right now. The Buccaneers lead this one 27-10 right now. Seems like the Buccaneers have full control of this one. And they're the only team that has scored here since halftime. They scored 10 points so far in the 3rd quarter. The Giants haven't scored since the first half. All right, so let's see. So right now the Buccaneers lead this one 27-10 here in the 3rd quarter, 3 minutes and 53 seconds left to go here. And yeah, so the Buccaneers off the turnover were able to convert it to a 40-yard field goal attempt that was actually good by Ryan Suckup for the Buccaneers. So now they're up by 17 points here in the 3rd quarter, still with 3 minutes and 53 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Again, so far this season, Tampa Bay at home, they're 4-0 this season at home. Overall, they are 6-3, coming off some back-to-back losses on the road. Let's see. 80 says JB is calling it now. Is calling it no way. His G-men can rally back. So they are not my G-men at all. They do not belong to me at all. At all. But, I mean, if Daniel Jones is going to go out there and throw it to any defender that he sees that has nobody around them, then, I mean, it's going to be hard to come back that way. It's going to be hard to come back. But we're going to see. I mean, if they can go out there and score a touchdown, maybe. But if they go out there and they look flat again, I mean, what can you say? Sometimes it's just not your day. Oh, I tell you what, though. What is a good day, though, is for my fantasy football team. I'm just looking at the standings right now. And of all the teams on my side of the division that is going to qualify for the playoffs, I mean, it looks like I might potentially end up in first place on my side of the division when it's all said and done after the day. So I will gladly take that in my fantasy football league. Meanwhile, kickoff's on the way. Up, no return there. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line for the Giants. Let's see. 80 says, who is the best Giants quarterback of all time? Eli. I would hate to say Eli. I mean, I really would hate to say Eli. I really would, but I might have to say it just because of what he's done for them, how long he did at the championships. You have to say Eli, but believe me, I'm not fond of Eli at all. At all. But here we go. Out of the shotgun. You've got 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Daniel Jones. down 17. Let's see what he's got. He's going to hand it to the back here. Saquon Barkley, look at him. He picks up the first down. He picked up 12 yards for the first down there. And now we're looking at 1st and 10 from the Giants' own 37-yard line. And so, Jacob, what's going on with you, man? What's going on? What's good with you? How's life going? How's it treating you, man? Definitely let me know. But I'm glad that you're back, man. Glad to see you here. Glad to see you here. Absolutely, man. How's it been going? All right, but here we go. Daniel Jones out of the shotgun. 3 receivers towards the top of the screen. Take the snap. And let's see. That's going to be, I think this is Booker's first carry of the game, and it's going to be no gain. Let's see. Old man says that Danny Dimes is like Sam when he was on a team that didn't care of the O-line. That's right. Plus the face of the Giants is Barkley. And right now, their face has been kind of shaky as of late. 80 says agreed, JB. So there you go. And so Cam says you're only as good as your last loss. Who was that last loss to in fantasy, JB? And so I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. But here we go in the shotgun, 2nd and 10. Jones takes it, fakes it to the back. He's going to throw it across the middle. Incomplete. He had a guy across the middle. There is a penalty, however. There is a penalty. All right, so they're going to call holding on the offense there. They chose to decline it there. All right, so they're going to decline it there. 3rd and 10 coming up. And so Jacob says, it's been going good. I took a break from social media. Okay, sometimes it's good from time to time to take a break. I definitely understand that. For sure. But I'm glad that you're back here with the crew once again. And so, of course. I cannot wait for tomorrow to see the updated standings, though, in my fantasy football league. Meanwhile, Jones takes a snap. He throws it, and it is caught. It's completed. And that is completed by Tooney. Oh, I hate that for him because he had the first down marker. The only reason why he went back was because he was slung back. So that's tough. But he does not have enough for the first down. All right, 4th and 2. All right, the Giants are going to go for it here. All right, let's see what they're going to do. 4th and 2 out of the shotgun. You've got a fullback, got a running back, got 3 receivers. Jones takes it. He's bootlegging. He's looking. Jones steps up. Jones avoids the rush, and he throws it to Tooney. And look at Tooney. Every time he gets the catch, nobody moves the way that this man does after the catch immediately. That's the old man says, I'll defend some of these quarterbacks, but not Baker. That man is no excuse. They gave him a top 3 O-line and top 3 receiver halfback duos. You're right. Meanwhile, Barkley on the carry picks up about a good 4 yards on the carry, but there is a penalty. That's going to be offensive holding. So it's going to move them back 10 yards. So now they're going to be facing 1st and 20 at their own 42-yard line. So thanks to the penalty against Will Hernandez, it's going to back him up 10 yards. And so let's see. Crimes in America. Hey, thank you so much for coming through, buddy. How's it going, man? How's it going? You say no first down. Glad to have you here on the stream, man. Glad to have you here. Let me know your final score projection as well in this one. And so Cam says, yeah, Baker has no excuses. Oh, no excuse whatsoever. He is the excuse. Everybody else got an excuse. We play with Baker. Meanwhile, Danny Dimes throws it out of the shotgun, and it's caught by Saquon Barkley, but Barkley loses the yard on that reception there. So 2nd and 21. The Giants are now moving in the wrong direction with 30 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. But yeah, you guys are right. I mean, Baker is all that he has around him. There is no excuse this man can make that's good enough to explain what he's doing out there. I mean, if he's hurt, everybody plays while hurt in the NFL. But here you go out of the shotgun. Daniel Jones, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Takes a snap. Buccaneers send 5. Pressure's there. He's going to throw it to the back. And once again, this time Barkley shakes him off. Barkley's running. He falls to the ground there, and he's able to pick up about a good 6-7 yards on that one. But there is another penalty. Let's see what this is. So illegal block in the back here on the offense. This time Darius Slayton. I don't know what they're trying to prove out there. So another penalty against the Giants. They continuously shoot themselves in the foot time and time again here. And that's exactly why they're trailing here at the end of the third quarter, 27-10. So the Giants are losing 27-10. They have the football, but they're facing 2nd and 28 from their own 34-yard line. 80 says they convert the 4th thanks to JB. I had nothing to do with that. Believe me. Let's see. Cam says defense is insane. Chubb is a beast. Hey, he's a beast. So is Kareem Hunt. But the beast, they've been on the sideline for a good portion of that. I say they should have been playing Case Keenum from the get-go. They should have been playing him ever since Baker got hurt. Case Keenum, he looked good against the Broncos there. He's going to go out there and do what it takes. You know, you got to get a little creative with the play calling. But, hey, he has experience taking the Vikings deep into the playoffs. So I would have done that. But, no, they won't listen to me. Let's see. Jacob says, I got to go, JB. I need to get good grades so one day you'll be streaming about me playing basketball at Indiana one day. Hey, absolutely. Absolutely. You make that happen, I'll make that happen for sure. No doubt about it. Let's see. Old man says, if the Browns really want to make a big move to take their division, don't pay Baker. Trade for A-Rod and bring in Devontae Adams. Ooh, can you imagine that? Adams would come cheap because of A-Rod. You can always make cap. And so, hey, that would be something. That would be something. Let's see. Old man says, A-Rod with that team, may they beat the Super Bowl team? I wouldn't go that far now. AFC Championship, perhaps, but Super Bowl team, we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Cam said, we play with Baker. That's the excuse, man. We play with Baker. Jarvis Landry, why didn't you have a 1,000-yard receiver? I had Baker as my quarterback. You know, that's the excuse. That's the excuse. And that's a good one. That's a pretty good excuse. Let's see. 80 says Tampa Bay Patriots win the Buccaneers. Let's see. Old man says, did you see what Baker Girl did? Taking shots at Browns fans and teammates. Man, when will these young people learn? If you're making that type of money, keep your mouth shut and stay out of bars. They will never learn, man. They will never learn. I mean, the man, they saw the signs back there when he was at Oklahoma and all like that. You knew that this was not going to be the type of guy that's going to go out there and show any type of sportsmanship, not going to be a first-class type of guy. He's just going to go out there and you hope that his talents will be worth it in the end, and it's not. It's not. Jones out the shotgun. Buccaneers sending forward pressure all around the ball. Gets tipped in the air. Incomplete. So Jason Pierre-Paul is able to get a finger on that one. So now we're going to be facing 3rd and 28. Here at the beginning stages of the fourth quarter, 14 minutes and 55 seconds to go. Again, the Giants are trailing 27-10. All right, so here we go, 3rd and 28. You've got 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Jones in the shotgun. Going to take a miracle, guys. Takes the snap, he's looking. Jones moving to try to avoid the rush. He gets tripped but stays on his feet. And he's just going to throw it up there. Incomplete. So 4th down coming up here, and they got to punt the ball back to the Buccaneers. I'm expecting for the Buccaneers here to have a heavy dose of guys like Leonard Fournette and maybe even Rojo right now. All right, so the Giants are going to punt the ball trailing 27-10, down by 17. They punt the ball to the Buccaneers. Buccaneers are going to return it. He's at the 15, 20, all the way to about the 22-yard line of Tampa Bay. So the Buccaneers will take over 1st and 10 from their own 22-yard line. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 out of the shotgun here for the Buccaneers. Got 2 receivers towards the top of the screen. Got a tight end. Got 2 tight ends as well, and 1 running back. Going to hand it to the back. That's Rojo. He's running. Ronald Jones is second. He gets the first down and then some. Let's see where they mark him. Oh, they're going to mark him short by a yard. Okay. Picked up 9 yards on that one. Took it all the way to the Buccaneers' 31-yard line. So now the Buccaneers are going to be looking to run that football and try to melt some of that clock. Let's see. 80 says TB12. There you go. All right, so here we go. 2nd and 1. Let's see. Out of the shotgun there, you got 3 receivers to the top of the screen. Chris Godwin goes in motion. They're going to hit the Rojo again. Rojo picks up 2 yards on the carry. Okay. So the Buccaneers, I expect them to continuously keep running the football, especially if they're getting first downs while doing it. Let's see. Old man says, you could say Lions, Texans, our Patriots, G League teams, they take all of our old players and staffs, even when that's one of the problems with their starting quarterbacks. Right about that. Here you go, 1st and 10. 3 receivers on the play. Rob Gronkowski goes in motion. They hand it again to Rojo. This time Rojo picks up 2 yards on the carry. 2nd and 8 coming up. All right, so there you go. Let's see, 2nd and 8 out of the shotgun. No backs in the backfield with him. So out of the shotgun, 5 wide. Brady takes a snap, and it's deflected by the Giants defensive lineman there once again. So 3rd and 8 coming up. Eddie says, have you been watching that Tom Brady, Doc JB? And so, you know what, 80s, I haven't been. Have not been. Well, here you go, 3rd and 8. Chris Godwin in motion. Brady takes a snap out of the shotgun. Brady throws it. Incomplete. 4th down coming up, so the Buccaneers will have to punt the ball. Again, we're here in the 4th quarter with 12 minutes and 37 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter. Buccaneers lead this one 27-10. Yes, Eddie says Bill Belichick mentions you in a doc. As if he would. He might have said Josh, but he wasn't talking about me. Guarantee you that. All right, so nice punt right there. Goes out of bounds at the 10-yard line. So that means the Giants would have to go the course of 90 yards to try to score here. They're trailing 27-10. Now, after last night's game, what we saw, that was incredible. Can we see something like this again? Who knows? But what we do know is that so far, Daniel Jones, he's 19-30, 151 yards through the air, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Meanwhile, Tom Brady, he's 28-43, 281 yards, 2 touchdowns to 1 interception in this one. On the ground, the Giants, 11 carries for 51 yards as a team. Meanwhile, the Buccaneers, 20 carries for 94 yards, so getting closer to the century mark on the ground for them. For Saquon Barkley, 6 carries, 25 yards in his return. Let's see, for the Buccaneers, Rob Gronkowski in his return, 6 receptions, 71 yards tonight. His longest reception was a 35-yard reception. He's been targeted 8 times in this one. All right, so again, the score right now is Tampa Bay 27, Giants 10 here in the fourth quarter. 12 minutes and 31 seconds remaining in this one. Giants have all 3 timeouts. Buccaneers have 2 timeouts. Giants have not scored since halftime. And again, the Giants will be taking over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line, thanks to the excellent punt that pinned them at the 10-yard line. All right, so here you go, 1st and 10 out of the shotgun. Tooney goes in motion. Jones takes it. He's going to throw it quickly. That is caught by Darius Slayton. He picks up 2 yards on the reception before being pushed out of bounds. All right, you got one back in the backfield. That's Devontae Booker. Got a receiver towards the bottom of the screen. You got trips towards the top of the formation. Darius Slayton goes in motion towards the bottom. He's in the slot position. They're going to hand it to Booker. Booker, he hits the hole there, and he gets the first down. Okay, he picked up 9 yards. They needed 8. All right, I'm going to get to that one in a second here. After this play right here, definitely want to read that one, 80s. Let's see. Daniel Jones out of the shotgun takes it. Buccaneers send 3. He throws it, and it is completed by Tooney. Picks up 4 yards on that one. So we're going to be looking at 2nd and 6 at the Giants 25, okay? Let's see. 80 says, after watching first episode, it's clear Bill Belichick made Brady. That playoff game where TB gets hurt. Drew Bledsoe comes in, throws 2 touchdowns and win the game. Everyone wanted Drew to start, but Bill Belichick had Tom's back. Hey, he's had Tom's back. I know we all remember he wanted Jimmy Garoppolo, but there are multiple times where there was some confusion as to who's going to be the guy. Obviously, Drew Bledsoe was the biggest threat to come back. That was your guy, your franchise guy. You know, he was the starter at the beginning of the year. Many coaches would have stuck with him. He went with TB12, and now TB12 is TB12 that we know. Meanwhile, the Giants carry the ball, picks up the first down there. Devontae Booker picks up 6 yards on the carry. But absolutely. And then I remember when Matt Castle came in that full season, and he looked pretty good. I started wondering, like, Matt Castle, he looks pretty nice right now. But Bill Belichick said, no, we're sticking with Tom Brady. There's no debate about it. We're not going to pull an Indianapolis and move on from Peyton or anything like that. No, he's coming back. He's our guy. All right, but you got the shotgun. Jones takes the snap, throws it. Ball's tipped, picked off by the Buccaneers. So once again, another turnover by Daniel Jones. Danny, I shouldn't be getting paid a dime with another interception. Wow. Another one. Let's see. He says another INT. I tell you what, Buccaneers better go out there and I better see them run the ball every single time. Melt that clock down to the final second. Go out there, just run the ball at this point. It's clear Daniel Jones doesn't want this game, and he doesn't care. Let's see. Old man says it's going to be a lot of, there's going to be a lot of teams looking for a new quarterback, and there's not a lot of franchise changing guys out there. You're right about that. So those teams better not go pressing, trying to force somebody to be a franchise guy who's not going to be the guy. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. There's not a quarterback in this draft that's supposed to be projected early that I'm fond of. There's just not. There's just not. Maybe you can draft a guy late in like the 4th, 5th, 6th round and hope that, I don't know, he comes out and gives you some type of, I don't know, Mike White type of moment here and there. But there's nobody that's going to be in this year's draft that I don't think is going to come out and be that guy. And if he is going to be the guy, I guarantee he's not going to be drafted in the first 2 or 3 rounds. Yep, absolutely. And again, right now, Tampa Bay has the football already in the Giants' territory thanks to the second interception of the game by Daniel Jones, gifting them possession of the football, and they're going to be starting off at the Giants' 39-yard line. And so we'll see them hopefully just go out there, run the ball, and we'll see what happens from there. But right now, Tampa Bay fully in control of this game. All right, again, we're here in the fourth quarter. 10 minutes and 2 seconds left to go. Let's see. 80 says, JB, what's up with LeBron throwing elbows? We'll get to that in a second. But meanwhile, Mike Evans with the big play there, picks up 21 yards on the catch, goes to the Giants' 18-yard line, and there it is. I knew it. I knew it. You started targeting Mike Evans way too much, and now he's banged up again. That's why I did not draft him in my fantasy football league. And so there you go. All right, well, let's see. 80 says, JB, what's up with LeBron throwing elbows? Hey, LeBron's just clearing space. That's it. You get the rebound. Sometimes you just, do a little shove like that to clear some space. Wrong place at the wrong time. The guy's just playing a little too close. Sometimes accidents happen. It's not like he went out there and went Andre Johnson on him or something like that. No, it was just an elbow out there. Meanwhile, play fake by Brady, throws it incomplete. Incomplete off the hand of Cameron Brate. AD says that dude wanted LeBron bad. He wanted another Malice at the Palace. Hey, as bad as he wanted him, he would have had to go through the entire team first. The entire NBA would have gotten away before they let him get his hands on LeBron. He would have realized that quick. That might have been grounds to kick him out the league at this point. Here we go, 2nd and 10. Gonna hand it to the back, Leonard Fournette. And Leonard Fournette picks up a yard on the carry. Yeah, y'all showing the replay. I mean, that's just Mike Evans right there for you. That's just Mike Evans. You asking him to do too much? All right, so here we go. 3rd and 9 for the Buccaneers. And they're still passing the ball. They still want to score. Out of the shotgun, Brady takes a snap. Brady throws a quick one. There's caught by the receiver, Perryman. Gains about 5 yards on the catch, but 4 yards short of the first down at the Giants' 12-yard line. So, yes, they're going to bring out the kicker here. Ryan Suckup adds some more points to my fantasy football team. I'm all for it. Let's see. Old man says Russ acted like a big guy when he was getting held back. Man, LeBron lucky it's not old school NBA. He would have gotten dropped. And so, yeah, oh, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But you know what? Times have changed. Times have changed. 30-yard field goal attempt. Ryan Suckup kicks it. It's good. Tacking on some more points for my fantasy football team. Great decision to sign this man. Great decision. So 30-10 is the game score right now. And we're in the fourth quarter. We still got 7 minutes and 44 seconds left to go in this one. Yep. All right, guys, I'm going to be right back. Give me 1 minute here. I'm going to be right back. Apologize about that, guys. Sorry about that long wait. Let's see where we at right now. All right, so it looks like we're facing the 2nd and 10 here for the Giants. Let's see, currently at their, let's see. All right, so we're in the fourth quarter, still 7 minutes and 39 seconds to go. Daniel Jones in the shotgun. Three receivers, one tight end, one running back. Buccaneers sending pressure. Jones throws it, and it's caught by Darius Slayton. He picks up about 5 yards on the play. 3rd and 5 coming up. 7 minutes, 25 seconds left to go. Again, the Buccaneers lead this one 30-10. Let's see, where did I leave off at with the – let's see. Old man says, I'll give Stewart respect, though. He wanted LeBron bad. It took a lot of grown men to hold him back, and they were having trouble. And so there you go. 80 says he disappeared. But here we go, 3rd and 5. Jones is looking. Jones moving. Jones feels the pressure. Jones throws it away. Incomplete. I guess an incompletion is better than an interception. So let's see. Old man says back in the old NBA, one of Stewart's teammates would have either taken a dirty shot at LeBron or would have taken out one of LeBron's teammates. And so, oh yeah, definitely the easiest target would have been Dwight Howard, though. Like just saying, that would have been the easiest target to aim for. Let's see. 80 says JB left to go get his Bojangles. 80s know me so well. All right, so the Giants are about to punt the ball here. 6 minutes and 54 seconds on the clock. I'd like to say the Buccaneers are going to try to run the ball here, but they seem like they're still interested in continuing to score right now, so we'll see. Meanwhile, this ball rolls all the way to the 19-yard line of Tampa Bay. So they're going to take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. And, oh, look at this. Okay, so they're going to bring in Blaine Gabbert here to play quarterback here. Old man says, no, I think it would have been Russ just because of how he acted and how Russ is. Oh, yeah, it definitely would have been. Definitely would have been Russ. Definitely. I'm just saying the easiest target to pick out would have been Dwight Howard, but the most likely one would have definitely been Russell on that one. All right, so here we go. Let's see. Gabbert up under center. He's going to hand it to the back here. And let's see the back. Who is that back there? All right, so they run the ball there. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here. Buccaneers up by 20 points here, and they are looking to take some time off the clock here. Looks like Tom Brady's night is done. 30 of 46, 307 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. 2nd and 8. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Receiver goes in motion. Fake it to the back, they hand it to the receiver. And the receiver makes the first guy miss, but eventually he's brought down there for a loss of 3 yards on the play. 3rd down coming up. All right, so there you go. Let's see, 3rd and 10. 5 minutes and 22 seconds left in the game. I see some fans, they're starting to think about beating traffic here. Gabbert out of the shotgun. And he is sacked on the play. Sacked on the play. He lost 10 yards there. So here we go, 4th and 20. 80 says, JB, will there be overtime? I can sit here and say, 80s, there will not be an overtime tonight. Will there ever be an overtime again? Yes, but it will not be tonight. That will not happen tonight, at least not in this sport. All right, so they're just melting every second they can. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in this one. Fair catch assembled by the Giants here. All right, so 4 minutes and 26 seconds on the clock here for the Giants. And they're going to be taking over at Tampa Bay's 49-yard line. So let's see what they're going to try. '80s, if I've got to say it in 50 different languages, 80, there will be no OT today. No OT. JB is not calling OT today. Meanwhile, the pass, let's see. To Booker, picks up 5 yards there. Clock continues to run. That's the most important fact right now. Keep the clock running. Do not throw an incompletion right now, Daniel Jones. Just keep running just run the clock out. 80 says we will see. Meanwhile, Daniel Jones is looking and he throws it incomplete. Of course, he would throw an incompletion right now. 3rd and 5 coming up at the Buccaneers 44-yard line. All right, so here we go. Daniel Jones in the shotgun here. We've got 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Jones takes it. He's looking, and they're going to sack him. They sacked him. He lost 11 yards on the sack. So give it to the defense. Oh, that's one angry Giants fan right there. Yeah, so just go ahead, punt the ball here. Just punt the ball. Just keep the clock running. All right, here we go. 4th and 16 out of the shotgun. Let's see, 3 receivers, 1 tight end. They're going to go for it here. Daniel Jones takes a snap. He's looking. Daniel Jones, he's sacked again. He is sacked again. How many hits can one man take? And Daniel Jones, he looks like he is missing Duke right now. Eddie says, sack. Yeah, he is getting sacked out there. And I'm not feeling too sorry for him out there. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Brady up under center, 1 back in the backfield. I mean, not Brady. This is Godwin in there now. He takes it. Going to hand it to the back. And the back's going to pick up about a good 2 yards on the carry there. But most importantly, that clock is going to continue to run. Yeah, the Giants, they've got a lot to talk about right now. Here we go, 2nd and 8. They're going to run the ball again here, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. All right, so yeah, we're at the 2-minute warning in this one, and this one has already been decided. You've got Tampa Bay leading 30-10, and they're going to be victorious here. So that 2-game win streak is going to be history now, and they find themselves in the win category once again, bumping themselves up to 7-3. Oh, yeah, that's right. There's still one more thing I can do here. Let's see. All right, 80s and old man, let's see. Who you got between the Buffalo Bills and the Saints? Who you got winning that one on Thanksgiving? Again, having 3 games come on Thanksgiving is definitely going to be Always good. It's always good on Thanksgiving, even if they keep shoving Detroit down our throat on Thanksgiving. But the rest of the games should be good to watch. But yeah, the Bills and the Saints, what are your score projections for that? All right, let's see. 80 says, I was hoping for more scoring. Yeah, you and me both, but it seems like if there was more scoring 80s, it was going to be for the Buccaneers, not the Giants. Michael says the Bills. Okay, so he's got the Bills winning that one. Okay. 80 says Bills all the way. Okay, I tell you what, though, I'm going to have some good food and all like that prior to that game between the Bills and the Saints. So I'll be nice and full at that moment. And, hey, we'll see what Josh Allen and company can do versus the Saints defense. Going to see Trevor Siemian. I wonder if Alvin Kamara is going to be playing in that game. That's what I want to know before I get my final score projection. I want to know if Alvin Kamara is going to be suiting up for that one, because that's going to be a big difference playing the Saints with him, or the last couple of times we saw the Saints out there without him. Big difference. All right, let's see. 80 says Bills all the way. Okay, so you got the Bills winning 24-17. Okay. Oh, man, I thought you would have the Saints winning this one. Oh, man, I thought you'd have the Saints winning that one. But 24-21, okay. Look at this. Why are they passing the football? Don't pass the football. Just run the ball. Just keep the clock moving. Run the ball. Let's see. Michael says Bills 37, Saints 27. Okay. Bet. Okay. So if Michael is correct, then we're going to see a lot of scoring in that one. But I just don't see the Saints putting up 27 points against the Bills defense. And I don't see the Bills scoring 37 points against the Saints either. I think it'll probably be along the lines of Buffalo get about 27, Saints get about 27-17. If Alvin Kamara has a great game, maybe they get 20 or 23 points. All right, so they got the completion there. Okay, time to go out there and take a knee. Let's end this one. Let's put everybody out of their misery here. Tampa Bay got the W. All right, so there you go. Galbraith's out there, and he's going to take a knee, guys. This one is officially a wrap. So there you have it. Buccaneers won this one 30-10, guys. 30-10. So Tom Brady and company went out there. Tom Brady, 30 of 46, 307 yards through the air, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Again, that 1 interception was not his fault. That was on Mike Evans. The next game the Buccaneers play will be on the road at the Indianapolis Colts. That one should be a good one right there to see the Buccaneers on the road against the Colts. And, hey, we'll see how that looks. We will see how that looks. Old man says, I picked Bills because I don't think Kamara is playing. I want the Saints, but highly not likely. That's fair. That is fair. And so Michael says, see you on Thanksgiving live stream. Absolutely, guys. I will be back here on Thanksgiving, and we will be streaming the Bills and the Saints in that one. So we'll get to see that one together, guys. But thank you guys so much for coming through. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week. And, hey, happy early Thanksgiving, because when I see you guys again, it will already be Thanksgiving. So there you go. 80s, if you want to drop that recipe for some good old sweet potato pie, definitely do drop that recipe down here. Definitely let me know. Absolutely. But, yeah, appreciate you guys for coming through here. And everybody, yeah, make sure you guys take care now. And, hey, after you guys have Thanksgiving now, don't forget to make sure you guys are up to date on your gym memberships now. Don't forget that aspect. I'm not going to let that one slide, guys. Don't forget that aspect. But there you go, guys. Everybody take care now. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. But, yeah, you guys go ahead and take care. And, yeah, 80s, you have a happy Turkey Day as well. Yeah, everybody, Michael, old man, all of you guys. Absolutely. Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. There you go, guys. We are that much closer to Thanksgiving. Absolutely, man. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy to get to sit back, watch Thanksgiving, and watch Mike's team go up against the Saints. But, yeah, you guys take care. Have a great night. See you guys next time.